If it's not in Nigeria boy, then talk murder case, then mention your name. Then talk murder case, mention your name. You know, go pick come outside, come para, make it shout for everybody.
Why you see me loading? You go speak. You say,
I think what I'm saying, they all know what they are doing.
Like they are coached.
I believe you. I believe you. Me, I was thinking about it before. It's like the game planner. They put Wunmi under the bus. I believe is they promised her something about royalties.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
hear me now. Okay, you see, only few people will understand the complexity that this case is involving. There are so many lines of actions that happen, and people.
Thank you, sir.
And like everybody say, Wunmi is at the center of everything that happens. And for me, I'm going to propound a theory. Most likely, can take it to the bank. See, by the time there has been a plan to get rid of Mohbad before that event.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
They've been planning it, has been orchestrated, but they have been looking for a way to execute it. They could not, they've been trying to figure it out.
Thank you.
And it's not just only because of Liam alone. There are so many things that are attached to it.
Atrocities.
There are so many things. And I'm going to tell you two. I'm going to tell you one. Let me just put one. One of it is court related. Two guys. And I can tell you that most likely that night when they came home, they met some people in that house who have come to take out Mohbad. If it is not that night, then maybe that Monday they came, and all of them are aware. Every one of them are, and they know them. They know how brutal those set of people are. Most likely.
And could it be that Abdullah is innocent, but they threaten to come for him?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's why the mother said, "Man, look over me, man, look over me."
Exactly, because they know they are going to get.
Yeah, that's what is it.
Actually, what has happened?
If you say anything, they said before they left that house, maybe they've injured that boy to the extent that he could not get out of that, and they were now saying, "What do? They could not take him to the hospital. They could not. They now decide, okay, let's get a nurse who will come and treat this guy."
Nurse is part of the nurse is part of the plan, sir.
On that day is what has been, because you have to ask yourself question: how could 15 people be in a house and something of this
enter?
And none of them up to now cannot say none of them is going out of line. They could not go out of at this point. That means the forces behind the death of Mohbad is greater than individuals of them.
Mr. Tokpa, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly what I've been saying. Wunmi is the only one we are seeing.
You cannot put 15 people. 50 people who cannot be on the straight line forever.
Who opened the gate for them? How did they enter into the house? And nobody could even mention the people that came into the house. Wunmi could not mention them.
And none of them is body. So at least somebody is supposed to have watched the video.
Position. Nobody has any video evidence.
If something is not wrong, what could happen? Somebody died in a house, normal death. What could happen to the CCTV? Why is the CCTV tampered with? If there is nothing wrong in that house, why is the CCTV tampered with?
Are they hiding?
So, like I said,
when she was saying that industrial girls, come and take your trophy.
Places have tried to intervene and it's beyond them. I told you now. That was
people in the high places are part of the game. Sir, those people in the high places are part of the game. Even if they are not part of the death of Mohbad, they are part of the game. They are all sitting together and they know what is going on.
Because two Afa was there. Who is those Afa that came there on that day? Those two Afa.
Oh my
You
God.
see, let me tell you something. Part of this thing is that you see the people that.
Hello, please. You can get the clue of what I just said when Wunmi came out first. And the first thing she said was that the industry gods have taken Mohbad out. Am I right?
They should come and take
The
their
industry gods. The industry gods. Look at that statement. The industry gods.
And then the same Mohbad dead, two afar came into the burial that day of the death. They came to the house, two afar. Mohbad is not Muslim.
Mohbad is
and
not
they
Muslim.
only bury him that same day. What is going on?
So that's just my take. Paparando, have a nice day. Bye.
See exactly what we have been saying now. The main their main aim and their main reason for all this is
Hello.
They want everybody to see.
We will even ask this.
Meanwhile, Wunmi is just on the surface.
Hello. The question we will also ask is this: why does it take 2 years before Wunmi can come out? 2 years before she came out to talk. What it is?
Now, with the interview Wunmi is granting, we have not seen Papa coming to debunk it. Is he under threat as well? Are they following him up as well, threatening him the way they are threatening Baba Mohbad? When
My sister, at the initial Baba was threatened.
Adura, the way they kill him.
No. Baba was threatened. Baba was threatened. They wanted to silence Baba at the initial stage of this. Yeah, they did. They came to him. They talked to him. They sent emissary to him. And they warned him.
Imagine.
And one of the warning they did to him, if you people don't realize, was when they invited him to Alagbon the other time. Or where did they bury that man? Do you know what they did to that man and that place? Do you know what?
Intimidated him.
They intimidated the poor guy.
Yeah.
They intimidated him.
People.
So, what do you think that man will do? The man cannot do anything, if not because of the public support. He has been getting, that man could have left everything by now and gone back to bed.
It's true. The public was behind him. They are behind him. That's why they could not frustrate him to get up the case.
Yeah, because they will have tried, okay, I don't want to die. Let me just leave everything and leave it to God. You know, he believes in God so much. They say, let me leave this issue. And that's what he wanted to do from the initial stage too. That's what he wanted to do. So there are so many things involved in this Mohbad. That's why we could not figure it out. Is it not just to detect that somebody died? Oh, it was killed by this or this. Up to now, imagine they do toxicology and they say it's inconclusive. That is. I don't understand. If a government could have done a toxicology and it's inconclusive, what do you mean by that? That's very strange language. Everybody should go and ponder on that. How will a toxicology be okay? Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Oh, he died of this. He died of something. At least they should have. Why will it be inconclusive? Something is fishing. And something is fundamentally wrong about the death. But unfortunately for them, this thing is not going away. And it's not going to go away anytime soon. And it's going to be a landmark. This Mohbad issue is going to be a landmark in the history of Nigeria. Something is going to come out of it. Either we like it or not. And unfortunately, Wunmi himself is being threatened. He knows the consequence of anything. They told her he was saying anything.
But also, we understand something is fishing, but we will need a sufficient evidence to turn matters, to turn the case around. We need sufficient evidences, which are yes, that
only people that are supposed to give you the evidence who are not talking. Adura should have been a very good, would have given us a good evidence that is tenable. Finding that is just writing something out now.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay, you were saying that concerning the result of the autopsy. This is top.
I'm not.
Can you hear me?
I'm not here to engage in any banter. You know, I don't do that with you.
No. Don't protect
You know it as well. Papa, you know it, Mr. Papa, you
I'm
know
going to
it.
ask you a question. If you don't want to ask, hello. Top.
Yeah, you can ask questions, but I'm not ready to go back and forth on because you've been doing this for the past 1 and 2 years.
No. It doesn't.
Everybody has known you. Back and forth.
Yeah, I'm listening now.
I have never engaged
you. As far as I'm concerned, removing prime boy that are married some lawyer right now in this case for me is illegal. I mean, that's not correct. It's just absolutely
suspicious. It looks suspicious. Something is not right.
No. You see, look.
Don't be that people. Don't be that people. Prime boy. Don't be the prime suspect with that. Who pay? Wait first. Let me ask this question because you said something concerning the inconclusive results.
Nobody. Do you want anybody? Do you want a suspect to?
Now him enjoy the boy now. If you don't enjoy Mohbad, they go call us.
Why the boy don't die? Like for kill him.
Evidence.
Then they fight the
now that they are declared free, show your evidence so they can get them arrested back.
Let me listen to this guy.
Evidence for what?
Evidence for what?
So you want to tell me that the 26 people
mentioned that
we for questioning.
They are not helping the decision. How many of them can come out boldly right now? How can you
witness what?
Causing injury on somebody, right? And now you hear that they are being freed. We should step out. We should step up. Come out.
I know. The spending statement you read just now. Can't you hear? That you sustain injury. What was the injury?
What was the injury? As well as self-inflicted, it can be inflicted by another person on somebody, right? All injuries must not be inflicted by somebody. Sometimes it can be self-inflicted. So, and there are interpretations to all of these things depending on the way it happens, right?
I want to hear your question.
Okay, this is my question. And the reason why I'm asking, I'm just seeking clarity from what you said last time concerning the inconclusive autopsy toxicology reports, because you said you don't actually believe that there's a possibility of the results to be declared inconclusive. So I want to ask you, do you think that the DNA of the tissues was degraded by the decomposing situation of that body? You remember that the body...
Toxicologist. I don't know.
Now, we are meant to understand, okay?
Hello. I can tell you this, that I've watched enough of crime, what they call it, on TV to know that even after 30 years, they can still discover DNA, they can still do forensic, they can do whatever they want to do and still get the results. Okay? I've seen, just of recent, somebody was sentenced to prison for 30 years. 30 years after that, he was vindicated that he was not on the scene because of DNA. So what are you talking about?
By using what sample, please?
I don't know the sample they use. I told you I'm not a toxicologist.
Okay, now that's why I said
it's not relevant for me.
Yeah, that's why I said, based on your submission, you are putting it like you're making it in a general term that is not possible for that particular toxicology to be inconclusive.
What is your own?
You made a submission. You were saying that why would they give you a result inconclusive autopsy? Why would they even bring it? That is not possible.
Yeah, why will they resolve the inconclusive?
Now, that's why I came up for a better clarity. That's why I want you to understand, okay, that the tissue that was collected, it has been invested by bacteria. It has already started decomposing. So the DNA,
Top movie. What are you talking about?
Let me give you this sample. How to extract DNA for this? DNA that is dead bodies, DNA from the bone.
That's why I asked you, with what sample? Are you talking about the bone or are you talking about the tissue? What sample are you referring to?
From the bone. They can get it from the bone.
No. Now, Paparello, the question is this: something of this nature, something of this magnitude, that involve the government.
Want to escape the DNA. They want to escape the DNA.
No, Papariano. Papariano, I like the way you take the bone.
It's not individual that is doing
the bone. Now remember that the sample that was collected, they never collected the bone.
I checked immediately.
Now the tissue that you're referring to has already been affected by bacteria, and that is due to the decomposition stage of the body. And if you should do your research where you will understand that once a body starts decomposing at that particular stage, that DNA that you evaluate that whatever the cause of death will have been has been degraded. That is where I'm trying to make my point so that you understand that it's just don't come
please. Life changer, please mute. Papariano, I beg help us mute this guy. Look, life changer.
What I'm trying to say here, do you understand that the body has already decomposed before they exhumed the body?
Are you a toxicologist? That's what. Are you a toxicologist or you are just assuming?
I'm a medical personnel, so I know what I'm telling you. Is
that your area of specialty?
You don't need to have an area of specialty for you to know this kind of thing.
No.
If you don't have the knowledge, you nobody is monopoly to education. If you don't have the knowledge, all you need to do is to seek more information, and you do the evaluation yourself. It's just for you to be on the right path. Seek clarity in everything.
Let's get some basics, okay? Because of every person who wants to be engaged in this particular topic. Let me give us a quick one here, an article. So I want to talk about the tissue. Okay, everybody, please. So many tissues in the human body can be used to extract DNA, like blood, bone, muscles, and gonads. The quality and quantity of DNA extracted depends on the type of tissue and how it's preserved. Tissues are good sources for DNA. 1. Gonads, a good source of high-quality DNA. 2. Kidneys, a good source of high-quality DNA. 3. Muscles, a good source of high-quality DNA, including the heart. 4. Bones, a good source of high-quality DNA, but extracting it can be difficult and time-consuming. Now, tissues that are not good sources of DNA. 1. Adipose tissue has a low DNA content per gram. Blood has a low DNA content per gram. Saliva has a low DNA content per gram. Muscle are least useful for DNA contraction. So I don't know whether this gave us a guide. And I think the good sources or the good quality one are Stefan and Mohbad, muscles, bones, kidneys, gonads. So those ones are reliable.
I understand vividly. I understand vividly what you read. Okay. Yeah. But my point of view here is I'm talking about bacteria infected tissues. That's what I'm talking about.
Bone is also a tissue. Is the bone infected?
No, that wasn't the part. That wasn't part of the sample that was collected.
Stop moving.
Stop moving.
What I'm saying is this.
Wait, please. Let's try to know where we are. When you say sample was collected, now samples were collected by who and what for? Let's clarify that first.
Okay, the sample that was collected by the government pathology. For the toxicology in respect of Mohbad to demand the cause of death of Mohbad. Now, in that particular sample that was collected, there was no sample.
What was the sample collected for?
For the examination of toxicology of Mohbad.
So,
that was what it was collected for. Okay. Now, Now, you will understand in the result. Hello, mute now. Who is this person? Now, you will understand in those samples, there was no mention of bone. There was nothing like teeth. So all that was mentioned was actually the tissues that was collected. And they made it very clear that those particular tissues has decomposed. That leaves off that bacteria has already started affecting the DNAs. Bacteria has already degraded the integrity of the DNAs.
What are you trying to establish?
What I'm trying to establish is that
Papariano,
the DNA. Wait
hold
now.
on. Stop me. Can you stop at that point, please?
All this is all this.
Wait now, wait, Papariano, wait now, wait, let me go to Papariano. Papariano, what I'm trying to say, wait, I'm almost done. Let me just give you this one. Papariano, what I'm trying to say here is that the integrity of the DNA in those tissues that was collected from Mohbad after decomposition has already degraded. That's what I'm establishing. And that is why the result has
Wait. For those particular tissues, right? Those ones that they took, right?
Yes, exactly.
But as Mohbad is now, there still exist tissues in Mohbad that can give us accurate DNA of Mohbad, right?
The only possibility.
No. When I say there still exists, I mean at least one.
The only possibility.
No. Okay. Do you understand my question?
Wait now. Wait, I understand what you're saying. The only
you will not answer that question. Don't say only.
No, my own concern is that.
I can give you 1, 2, or 3.
The only possibility is
give 1, 2, or 3.
The bone. Which other one?
Hold on. Don't give.
And the reason why
I just want to establish that
it takes longer time for that particular part to be decomposed before bacteria would get access to it.
We don't have issue with that. As it stands, Mohbad DNA can still be recovered through.
It can still be retained in the bone and in the teeth, but because of bacteria will find it difficult to.
We don't have issue with that. Don't stress. As long as Mohbad.
I understand.
Let's not argument. That's some argument you don't have to start in. If you start it, you will not end it. Let's just establish something. Okay. If Mohbad DNA is needed today, it can still be obtained. Right? You say what? If Mohbad DNA is needed today for paternity test, it can still be obtained, right?
The possibility.
Oh my God!
It can still be obtained. That's what I'm standing on.
Don't tell me
on the tissue sample, it can never be.
Me and you know there's one possibility.
That is where they wanted.
Yes, we are not talking about that. We are not talking about that. We are talking about the result that is already out. Papariano.
You always said so. I just want us to have some grounds established. If DNA is needed on Mohbad right now, it is possible to obtain a DNA on Mohbad. Right?
Exactly. Yes. From the bone, the teeth.
So then we don't have issue. Then now that it's possible to still obtain a high quality DNA on Mohbad suitable to test the paternity of the child. Since this is established, then what other problem do we have?
You said what?
No, you are even talking about paternity.
It is possible to obtain a high quality DNA on Mohbad for paternity test.
Now, Papariano, put it this way. Okay, to have a better clarity, put it this way. Okay. High quality, not in a full volume.
What?
High quality, not in a full volume.
That one. DNA will be obtained from the remnants of the bone.
On a dead
Have the bones decomposed? They are not decomposed now.
Yes.
You can get DNA, full like DNA from the bones.
Wait,
even after 20, 30 years, you can still get it.
Now. Papariano, wait now.
Don't even go there. Okay, let us agree to disagree on other areas. On the bone, you can get a high quality of a bone that has decayed for over 50 years. You can still retain it.
To compare with other parts now, yes.
No.
But it will not be the same thing. Wait now, Papariano. It will not be the same.
I don't want to hear. Focus on one.
That's what I want you to be clear on it. It will not be.
No, don't worry. I don't care. I have one at least. All I need is to
at least you to understand. Wait now, Papariano.
No, let's get something clear. Okay. When it comes to Mohbad, getting DNA on Mohbad is up to the doctor.
Let me ask you something. The DNA that you found on Mohbad's bone now. Let me ask you a question.
When the doctor gets to that body, they will conduct some tests, okay, and do findings and see whether they are having positive or failure or negative. So when they can take part of the muscles and test it and see whether it will give them. If it doesn't give them, they go to another part. But
Wait,
I'm not
now,
going to.
Papa, you know I use the word volume. Okay.
Papa,
Now
let me say this and
at
go.
the state of
Let me just
Mohbad
say,
body now.
excuse me, please. Let me just say this and go. You see, and when we come out here to the public with this type of argument, it sounds ridiculous. How? If a government agent, a professional pathologist, somebody who specializes in doing that, that is his job, and he's doing it for the government, and he now got to a tissue that is discomposed, that he knows that this tissue is infested and is degenerated and is bacterial infected, and yet he took it. He never thought in his brain, in his mind, to go a little step further, to extract another part that may give a result that he thinks may be useful for whatever investigation he's looking for. And now you come here to tell us that they took a degenerated bacteria infected tissue to go and test and spend money on by a professional, not a layman that is doing this, a professional. Are you kidding me?
What
is
are
that
you
reasonable?
saying? How would you know? Is after the process it's after the process that you examine the end results.
No. That is his job.
You will have to undergo the processes first. Before you now say this is our findings.
He has the right to take any part of the body.
No, now why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? How are you expecting them to know? They are not like it's not a miracle working physician. They will have to undergo the processes that is obtainable. Then at the end of the day, they will find their end result, and that is when they will make their findings and assessment and say, upon finding this and this and this, we are unable to conclude based on the decomposed part of the tissue by bacteria, because we know very well that body, those tissues has already been affected by bacteria. So how do you want to have a credible DNA that will have integrity to actually evaluate the cause of death? Based on the sample that was collected, they were not able to do so. And they had to get that after they have done their examination on those tissues. So how do you want them to know before doing the examination? Like, what are you saying now? It's not possible. It's not possible. They must have to evaluate it first. Not be American wonder. It's not like Paul, they say, what you call it? I can hear you now. I think you were muted before.
Who told what were pathologists seeking DNA for? Seeking DNA to do what?
Say what?
The government pathologists, what were they seeking DNA to do? To do what with the DNA?
I don't understand.
You said that because the samples were decomposed, that was why they were unable to get accurate, DNA, whatever. So what were they seeking DNA for? You said samples were collected, right?
Of course.
Those samples were already affected by some bacteria, and so what were they seeking DNA for?
You understand what they're seeking DNA for?
Explain.
What do you mean by what are they seeking DNA for?
That's what I'm asking. You said samples were affected by bacteria, so they couldn't get an accurate DNA. You were speaking on behalf of
said the sample that they took from the body. In the likes of, they took tissue sample, all right? And I made mention that based on the decomposing state of the body, okay? Based on the decomposing state of the body, bacteria has already infested on those tissues. And that bacteria has already rendered, after the examination, they found out that particular bacteria has affected the integrity of the DNA volume in that particular tissue, that gave them that inability to assess the cause of death. So the DNA
you're moving from asserting DNA to finding cause of death. What does DNA have to do with cause of death?
What do you mean by what DNA? What do you think they use in evaluation of the examination? What do you think they use to evaluate the examination of those tissues? What are those apparatus?
In what sense? Depend on the history and depend on what they want to find. If it's toxicology, maybe they want to use the kidney, they want to find out maybe there was some medicine.
What sample did they collect? What sample did you see in the result that they collected? What sample did you see from the MS, what they call those labs? What sample did they indicate that it was collected from Mohbad's body?
What sample?
What sample did they write? Did you understand that they collected?
It depends on what they are working towards. What were they working towards? Blood was not there. They were unable to find blood.
Did they collect tissues?
Sure.
Okay. Those tissue that was collected.
Why collecting a tissue without testing it, whether the issue is affected or not, before sending it out for toxicology at all?
They don't have the apparatus to do so now. In Nigeria, do they have it? If they have the apparatus to do so in Nigeria, they will do it. And moreover, you should understand that when the samples was taken from Mohbad's body, it was transported to abroad for them to do the examination themselves and give them their end results, which they did. And there's no how you can actually ascertain the condition.
Understand what your conversation is like. Are you having issues with DNA or with autopsy? Which one are you having issues? I'm trying to. No, I'm lost. I'm not in the position.
He's having issues with the tissue collected.
What issue are you having?
Bacteria infested. It's actually simple. It's actually simple thing he's saying.
I'm not talking about paternity. I don't know whether that is where you're going.
I'm talking about paternity.
I'll call you back. Give me 1 minute. I'll call you back.
I'm saying as long as for paternity.
Please, let's. Good evening, everybody. Please, let's like the video, please. Full love and liking the video. Nobody's liking the video, please.
The apparatus that is used in evaluating those
the DNA, the tissue sample that was used.
When it comes to the government, I'm not going to give any excuse on behalf of the government why their autopsy is conclusive. I'm not even going to consider that a second thought. Let the DNA of Mohbad be done, and then they will do some compare and comparison, and we'll see where the fraud is coming from. The fraud was coming from them first in the first place. Why did they take them up until March before sending those samples to NMS? In the result, you will see there that NMS received those samples in the month of March 2024. These samples are supposed to have been September. So where did they keep it? Under what condition was it kept? So all of those things can be part of, can be an accumulating factor that would have led to the effect of having an inconclusive toxicology report. So, basically. So let the autopsy of the family be done. The toxicologist, everything is ready. Let them read it out and defend it in front of the whole court. In fact, women pathology should be ready that day. There's anything women pathology doesn't understand. They will have the opportunity to ask about pathology, and they will explain. And if possible, they have to go through the process to show them, to go through the process again and show them like how their test was able to discover the presence of those particular medicine. If poison is found, for example, maybe in any of Mohbad sample, they're going to show it how they get to that result. It's very, very, very simple. So nothing to argue about when it comes to professionalism. I think the whole of this thing is even beginning to be resolving. We just want somebody who witnessed this whole thing to give us a collaborating story that matches all the and noises that has been ongoing all over the places. So we shouldn't have an issue, but the things we've been hearing up until now, till date, shows that there's still a lot to uncover when it comes to what happened to Mohbad. So we'll keep waiting. Fingers crossed until we hear the truth. Maybe spending think twice.
I want to ask. Papa Rani, I want to ask, since DJ Bami was in the house, what is her take on the issue? Because we've just been talking about Wunmi, talking about spending, talking about what about DJ Bami?
Right? That guy is a guy. DJ Bami is a lucky boy. I don't know. DJ Bami and Darusha in this case, they are very lucky. People seem not to have a lot of attention. Then one, because I think they look at Adura as a close relative to Mohbad. Adura is closely related to Mohbad, and Wunmi as well is the next of kin. These are next of kin. We are dealing with the next of kin of Mohbad. Could be the wife, could be the blood brother. So people are looking in that direction. But I think we should also include eyewitnesses who care about what killed Mohbad. Right? Though we expect, we expect the relative to be dependent, that we expect their informations, their testimonies to be credible, to be dependent because of their ties with Mohbad. But in this case, they are certain. Their narratives cannot be independent. I mean, cannot be dependent on. So going to Adura, the Ibami was the person who said that Mohbad was brought home and they had to pull his clothes. I'm interested in that. How can you bring somebody from the show and his dress, you guys pull off his dress? Okay. The kind of treatment that was being given to Mohbad, it doesn't seem that injury was a small injury. It took people to behelp Mohbad treating his injury. I know what they call small injury. Like there was this day I was cooking in the kitchen. I was trying to be very fast, cutting. And my knife cut my hand. You can call that one small cut. Even though I bled profusely. Paparino don't bleed profusely. I bled profusely. And I could see the blood was just coming. Profuse bleeding, okay, anyway. Bleeding profusely can be the rate at which the blood is coming out. You see? So blood have to flow. You can have a small injury and have a profuse bleeding. You can have a big injury and have a profuse bleeding. Okay, it can go either way. So like I watched the blood coming out from my hand and I was not comfortable. Like I had to tie the upper part of it, like tie it because the blood kept coming. When blood flows, I have to tie it, and then like me, I'm very happy with myself. I use some salt water, running water. I put on it. I was able to treat it instantly. Everything was treated. So for Mohbad injury, to be treated, Wunmi said she was massaging like a fresh injury. I don't understand. Massaging it with rub. All of those things will accumulate, to inflammations, or maybe it will add to it. I don't think it will reduce it. It will cause it to add to the swelling or whatsoever. But anyways, that's not what I'm having issue. The major issue here right now. All these medicines that was brought by the nurse, propane, penicillin, ceftriaxone, so antibiotic, for what? Maybe any nurse may want to help us with that.
Mariano, she's quack. You guys keep forgetting that she's quack. Now, let me give you an instance here. You called an electrician to your house. You said, oh, sir, please, can you come to the house? My fan, no, they work. The electrician will come with spanner, will come with screwdriver, will come with this and that and that and that. Because he doesn't know what he's expecting. When he gets to your house, he'll bring down his tools and he'll get to work. She's a quack nurse. When they called her, probably showed her the picture. She gathered everything she has. Maybe she has a bag that she carries around. Okay, she gathered those nurses and she came there and started to give Mohbad according to her knowledge. We keep forgetting that part. You cannot say this is the method, this is the type, this is the way she can do it because she's not qualified, she's not learned.
So, Sandy,
okay, the police said, please don't interrupt me, I'm not talking to Paparano. So the police said that they went there, they investigated, that they even said she's not registered. And secondly, she performed this in a non-clinical environment. Abi, how is this still hard?
Sandy, will you
how is this thing even hard? Secondly, Papariano, it's not even in the hospital, Papariano.
Sandy, will you allow a
so we on this platform since talking. Now let me talk now. You're interjecting me. Have you ever seen it now?
A simple question.
I'm just coming up now to say something. You're interrupting me. You've been here the whole day.
To be treated
but let me mute now. Take over. Talk.
I will take over. I'm asking you simple questions. You are listening here now. Will you allow your husband to be treated by a partner, unqualified? Will you allow that to happen to your husband?
Okay, just for Mohbad.
Why will we allow a partner
just for Mohbad? How will she know she was quack?
He knows that the nurse was a quack nurse.
That nurse knows. But again, right? This is not just saying one nurse went beyond her boundaries. What condition did the nurse meet Mohbad, right? To be able to give Mohbad these medications. It's not quack. This is not the first time these nurses have been treating, swollen, wounds
Okay, when she came there, and she met Mohbad in a bad condition. When she came there and she met Mohbad in a bad condition, why did she go ahead? Why did she go ahead to start giving medication?
She said,
why did she go ahead? She would have just walked away. She would have just said, no, I can't treat him. She would have just walked away.
Mohbad came in.
Okay, but she went ahead and started giving, so she's still culpable. She's still culpable.
Interview, she said Mohbad is fine before the nurse came in.
It doesn't matter what Wunmi said. When a medical professional stepped in, what did you do? What did you do as a medical professional? What Wunmi said does not matter. It's a personal responsibility. Listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I'm a medical doctor, you bring your patient to me. I will track the patient. I will examine the patient. I will take care of the patient. The patient's relative is not a medical professional, so you cannot put it on Wunmi. You cannot put it on Wunmi, okay? Wunmi is not a medical professional. When the nurse came there, what did the nurse do? What did the nurse do? Why did the nurse go ahead to treat him? It's the nurse that you will ask. You will ask the nurse.
No, we are communicating here. Let me ask you this question.
Wunmi said
Mohbad is fine before the nurse came in. So who did the nurse came to treat?
Yeah, just Mohbad, have you asked the nurse who she came to treat?
Well, did you even see the nurse?
Did you not hear the preliminary report? Why are you cherry picking? Just Mohbad, you're cherry picking. You're saying the one you want.
The nurse is a ghost. We have not seen the ghost. We have not seen the nurse. But it's only Wunmi is telling us what we are analyzing.
You've not heard the nurse, but you've heard so many things from the nurse. You heard that. Okay, ask the nurse detained. Why was the nurse detained?
Wunmi has been coming to grant interview talking about the nurse. Tell Wunmi to bring the nurse out so that we can ask the nurse question as well.
And I don't know who bailed the nurse. Go meet who bailed the nurse. Maybe bring the nurse, come out.
Wunmi see the nurse inside the house.
When the nurse got there, you saw Mohbad. Even if Mohbad was unconscious, why are you sounding this way? Why did you go ahead to treat him? If he was unconscious, why did you start giving
when she told me that
about the nurse, and now somebody wants to tell you about the nurse.
Matilda, when Wunmi chatted me last time, when I asked her, do you think the nurse was sent to suspect? And she said yes. Ever since then, she's been using that word, that same word, that whether the nurse was sent or not. You see how these guys get their information.
Like it doesn't Papariano, let me tell you. Everybody will think like that. Mohbad is being treated. Mohbad is always being treated by a personal nurse. He has a personal nurse. So if this one goes wrong, it is only okay for you to think.
Convince me that Wunmi is innocent.
It is 1,000,000% innocent. You people have not still put up anything on her. She has been 2 months. Not anything. Since 17 months. 20 billion. As to whether she go hide, how she go hide that breach? You people are just speculating. Let me tell you. You are just speculating. 17 months, nothing. What is wrong with you people? People are just speculating. Wunmi. Okay, the nurse came there. When the nurse came there, why did the nurse start to treat Mohbad? Why did the nurse start to treat? Why did you not run away? Why did you not run away? Why did you go ahead to give Testosterone? You give Tetanus, you give Diclofenac, you give Paracetamol, you give
answer my question. Were you there?
Do you know the medical history of Mohbad? She's a woman, she doesn't know what she's doing. And that alone would nail her. Take it anywhere.
Were you there?
That alone will nail her.
You're not answering my question. Were you there?
Stop asking me if I was there.
Allow
so Chris, you were there. You were there, but you were seeing everything.
Do you know what diclofenac is used for?
Diclofenac is like a pain relief, and people that have ulcer don't take it. Okay, it's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug.
Why did we allow that to happen?
And the one give it to Mohbad
her husband in that injection. Why did she allow the nurse to inject her husband?
She not allow if you carry your husband, if you not allow
when you know that
would you stop it?
Injection is not allowed with people that have ulcer.
How is she? So she a doctor? Is she a nurse?
Mohbad was, don't forget that Mohbad was in an excruciating pain. Maybe that's was broken.
Yes, the day you had a life cut, was it not paining you?
Not excruciating, please.
It is their English, you cannot say. Papa, I can explain this the way I want.
They give us Shimbaka. Now they make our
the problem. Police should come and explain. It's not
Wunmi. It's not us.
I said our husband is fine before the nurse came in. What did the nurse came to give that injection for?
Yeah. We are following the Nigerian police statement. They said profusely They say excruciating, and we are following it.
It is English, Mariano. You cannot blame Wunmi for the English and Japanese. Okay, if somebody injured, the person will be in pain.
So why didn't you make come outside to shout that
Why people she does not have to come outside? She doesn't need to
come out to say something.
She's coming out now because she has seen that this thing is lingering. It's lingering.
And she dey shoot herself for leg. And why she dey shoot herself for leg? Wunmi she dey shoot herself for leg.
You see when Wunmi leg dey bleed, she dey shoot herself for leg. You see when her leg dey bleed.
She's not shooting herself.
She shoot herself for leg. Which leg?
She dey shoot herself for leg now.
Why? They don't see it.
17 months, nothing. You put us to Yomi house that you have
Don't say, oh, we are not investigating. Don't say nothing. Okay, if investigation is properly done, by now we are over this case because the police will do the needful.
They
will not be escaping.
But in no way.
Are you happy right now? If you're happy with this case, if you're happy with the police judgment, you're happy with the court judgment. Are you happy with the fact that Prime Boy, Sam Larry, Naramani, not being held for bullying of Mohbad?
I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that.
It's all the same.
Only what I'm saying is, if there's listen, Papariano, if there's an evidence, that's a hand. If there's an evidence that we have the hand in Mohbad's there, they should pick out now. Okay, but unfortunately, they don't work with evidence. They don't work with speculations.
She knows a lot.
She knows a lot is not an evidence. She knows a lot is not an evidence. You cannot go to court and say, oh, she knows a lot. But bring out a lot that she knows. Put your facts and figures on the table. Let us bring it out. Bring it out. Let us
she knows a lot.
She will keep speaking. She will mistakenly.
Oh, that's fine. Let her keep speaking. We'll see her speak the truth.
Prison. You can go chop caviar and beans forever.
She cannot, my dear friend. She's not even a suspect. Come off it, man.
Spending of cooking rice for spending, and spending came out now, so we never cook any rice.
The same spending went to Western platform and said that he left there by 9 p.m. Now he said he left there by 11 p.m. They go lie tire.
The same woman,
when you talk too much, let me tell you the advantage. They have so every single thing you say is recorded at the somewhere. He went to Western platform and said that he was there till 9 p.m. Now he's coming again to say he was there till 11. I think they're just telling him cock and bull. Okay, you're saying you did it. You did when I entered. How does that even change anything?
By what causes Mohbad by?
You don't ask everybody what causes Mohbad by. Who they ask? I look like lawyer to you.
Why
they say what causes Mohbad? What did you hear? What did you hear?
Let me change the panelists just 1 minute. Go on.
The people telling Wunmi not to do DNA, not to explain to anyone. They are the one now still out with Wunmi when Wunmi is now explaining to everybody.
It doesn't matter why it's married. She owns herself. She can decide not to talk today. Tomorrow, I know you are today. Wise men will be happy. If you don't want to talk today, tomorrow she will come and say she wants to talk, and that's fine. Okay, we cannot control how people want to carry their emotions. She said she has endured. She has taken it in for so long. She's tired.
Coming out that was interview. Now she came out at her own time when she has the courage to talk. People are blaming her for talking.
Papariano, why do you drop that justice for Mohbad? I'm here to lecture that person. Why do you drop that person?
No.
You were saying that Wunmi should know everything that did not get to Mohbad.
Let her take a little bit.
I'm here for that person.
I don't know.
It's people like that woman that will
blaming the case of a medical professional, so to say, no medical knowledge.
That's what can we work with the timeline? Can we just work with the timeline of when
bring justice for Mohbad back?
Justice for Mohbad.
Bring her back, please. I'm here for her. People like her, they medical professionals.
They don't.
She's just hearing those saying nonsense that she don't know. Why will Wunmi let them give Mohbad this injection? When did she know? When did she start?
How dare
when did she sabi?
I just want us
People like her, their 6-month-old baby, they allow them, give them injection in their bum bum.
She should come back. In a chemist. They take their children to chemist and collect injection. This is what I'm talking on this platform.
Yes.
Don't worry.
They are 6-month-old. How dare you? Do you know that diploma can kill someone? Just ordinary diploma can kill someone. You want to educate or lecture your father and your mother?
She needs to lecture you. You don't have any knowledge.
There are more people that react to chloroquine.
You don't have any knowledge at all. You are saying that the
chloroquine. You know nothing. How dare you don't know anything? Father and your mother.
You be gallivanting around, peddling false news.
You don't educate me. You are telling me what
you
you
Nonsense. I did for you. You're not serious.
Are you serious? You are crazy. You want to educate your father and your mother? They're great.
You're mad for house.
You say you want to educate you.
Mad.
You need serious education.
You didn't say you get monopoly of faith. Idiot, who are you?
He doesn't have the way you speak because you speak for it. If you like, enter privilege.
Ordinary chloroquine can kill you. Now say we need to know everything.
What does life have to do with this?
What do you make here now? You want to educate your father and your mother? You dey crazy.
I don't get your kind of thing. I get you. You should know everything about what they give you.
This abuse for them.
Ọdẹ burúkú.
Ó ṣe polish your head, you dey craze, were. Apatọ̀jayé dem, useless woman. Why you bring it up? Mama had to bring this woman in, Jare. He's telling me what are you okay? Are you sick? Are you mad? Useless woman.
He has run away.
See now, you come and when your husband is sick, you know how to take your husband to the hospital. You cannot waiting for a nurse to come from another country. You are not seeing anything wrong with that nonsense you do.
Okay.
What kind of nonsense people are out this? Are you people
okay?
You people are mentally sick, man.
Hold on now. Thank you. I came up. I just need us to take this live to 30K. Can we all tap for 5 minutes? Then we'll continue.
Oh yeah, let's power tap everybody. Power tap.
Thank you, guys.
The live colors you see showing yellow. Yes. Why you not tap on live streams where the like it is
Justice for Mohbad. She can't run. She said she come up.
I said that music get copyright. Please, guys, love the video. All love and like. I mute it because of copyright. I don't know if we have copyright. Because my page don't fulfill copyright. Hello, Mohbad. Please help me to recommend my page, you guys. Please, mommy and daddy is in the house. Help us to recommend this page. And we won't drop how to recommend the page. Now you waste Mohbad for nothing. Wunmi.
Okay, we are almost there. Everybody, please stop. Everybody all together. We are waiting for you to get a like to 30K, then we can continue. Please be quick.
Papa, feel this song. More from pity me.
Justice for Mohbad. Somebody wanted to educate you, just.
Imagine that. Hey, educator, teacher, they want to come and educate. Instead of them to go and educate Wunmi, to go and get a qualified husband. Not confident woman. They want to educate their father and their mother. Hey, they're not falling away. How dare you? A lot of village woman.
We don't wait for nurse. We don't wait for questions.
You see what these people are doing? Quincy, they are encouraging other people, other women to get partners to change their husband next time. That's what they are trying to do. They're encouraging stuff.
In medical condition,
are you not tired?
In medical condition, we just
somebody wants to educate you, shout.
4 minutes, the ambulance is coming to our door.
Why don't you want to get education?
More from a bit you
Why don't you want to get education? Somebody wants to give you education. You say no, but you want to stand
you don't want to be an educator.
You don't want to be educated.
People cannot even express yourself.
You don't want to be
When people
educated.
are talking, you can't
You remain an illiterate forever.
Village woman. You want to compare yourself with
it's not to be in Germany. It's not by being in Germany. It's not by being in Germany. You are illiterate.
I'm not your level.
Traditional woman will be rising from illiterate. Tomorrow, somebody said I want to educate you.
I don't deal with smart people like you. I don't deal with people like you. I don't deal with smart people like you. Get some Melinda.
I am ready for you. Melinda,
Imagine that you village woman.
Educated illiterate. You are educated illiterate.
That village
educated illiterate. You will be a very wicked mother. Wicked mother.
Wicked wife.
Justice of Mohbad.
Educated illiterate. What did your daughter-in-law do? You are transferring your aggression on a poor widow. What did your daughter-in-law? Your daughter-in-law don't suffer from
educated illiterate. It's not just a widow with a mother.
Don't mind her.
Widow with a mother. If Papa Gano leave me with this woman, I will finish
1 minute, please.
What woman that does not have shape? I don't have enough time, please.
Let's
before, not a craze.
All right, please. Now, I was sent. I don't know what Adi has another. They want me to read this. They say Instagram don't scatter.
This guy, they don't confess.
I'm asking a question. Are we sure that the nurse came on Monday or not? Because Wunmi is confused. So Wunmi said she was cooking rice on Tuesday, right? Wunmi.
I said they go confess.
Monday, rice or Tuesday. Don't forget. From 11 to 12. That became birthday supposed to be 11. They changed them to 12.
You can imagine. And they cut the baby hair when it's not even 12 years, 12 months. They cut the baby hair when it's not 12 months. There's a lot to this.
No, Paparano. The video that was sent to the nurse, now, if you check that video well, does Mo look like someone that was okay that moment?
That guy is there in that video, that Monday.
There was unconscious.
For the fact that they were able to bring the clofenac.
She said Mo was okay before
penicillin, propane penicillin. Brought the flaxo. Mo was okay.
Papariano, there is update on IG.
Rice cooker, Wunmi the rice cooker. So
rice. They're spending update.
There is update on Micey also. There is update on Fendi.
Please screenshot it and send it as usual. I will just check it.
Finally, Fendi is allowing us to know. Wumi has allowed us to know that she took that right on Monday, not on Tuesday.
I said she's a rice cooker.
On Monday, exactly. Monday is the birthday. Monday is the birthday.
No evidence.
Now we are following the rice as an evidence. We are following the
rice cooker. A professional rice cooker. Wumi the rice cooker. What we serve?
Rice is our new evidence.
And she will be following day. She made a new rice.
Parano, how is
Very rice.
How are you so sure there is rice?
Because they are fighting about rice right now. They are both fighting about
don't say no chop rice.
Who not eat the rice?
You said she gets
She even gets Fendi to eat. She even gets Fendi to eat.
The last supper.
Oh, good.
They're going to go first.
Women, mothers, potential mothers. Leave women, leave mothers.
We want them to
fighting for our children. We are fighting for our children. We don't want to show where our their wife will be our children. No, they're fighting for our children. Okay, that's what good mothers supposed to do. Without evidence. Without evidence. Justice for Mohbad. Without evidence. Without evidence. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Let's start. Let's all of us start. Justice for Mohbad. 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 Justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad.
And Wumi the rice cooker. Wumi the rice cooker.
Wait. He can pay. Justice for Mohbad. See Matilda, upon say she dey abroad, she no still get better network. Matilda say you dey manage data. You dey manage data. You dey manage data. Yes,
Look at you here.
Now, wow. Upon say you be classic babe. You see the manage network. You dey have your data on now.
Is it true that Fendi is looking for help now?
You know, go get help.
They should start talking. You should talk. Otherwise, these guys don't even know.
Only money. Those guys need money. They are broke.
Nobody is giving money again. No money.
When they gave him money, he was splitting right. Now nobody
West was the one packaging them then because it was making money.
Because of his own use. West
out by themselves. No security. I thought they needed security.
Papayano, don't forget that Westo carry generator to the court the next inquest that time, so that I will not faint again. They even donate money, do all sorts of things. Yes.
You don't catch me. You don't finally catch me. You don't catch that. Oh,
these people. Justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad.
No retreat, no surrender.
Justice for Mohbad. Sacrosanct. And
yeah.
What is the Jebami handle? They said the Jebami also updated. These guys, they are coming for fire. Instagram.
I think all these guys are saying don't care. We want Adura. Let Adura come out. Nobody should pinch Adura. Is Adura all we want?
On Instagram.
Children everywhere. Children everywhere. Children everywhere. Kids
they are all kids. Paparano call them kids. They think they are smart.
What is Jebami or somebody please give us the Jebami handle so that people will go check it.
Now, remember on the Wumi interview, she said is the DJ Bami that called the nurse on our last interview with Arise TV. He says that it's DJ Bami that called the nurse. That's why DJ Bami is coming out now. Hey, Wumi just put everything to every of them. Giving them their problems to solve now. They haven't seen anything. They are putting it on DJ Bami. She now say Baba Mohbad is the one that begged Mohbad neck and put it inside.
Darosha said, hi. Madam, Darosha said, but Darosha came out to say yes, that he gave the number to Bami, and Bami was one that called the nurse. So what is Wunmi say? Oh no.
Okay, why did you allow the nurse to inject her?
You like this?
I don't wrong with that.
Darosha came out to say yes.
Madam, Mary or Magdalene. Do you know that there is hospital close to Mohbad house?
Matilda,
there is hospital close to Mohbad house. Why is she not taking her husband to that hospital? Why the nurse all the way from another country? Are you not getting this? Something is not right.
Please make it make sense. Matilda, please make it make sense.
Of Africa, where you have good nurse and qualified nurse and doctors.
Let me answer that question. Let me answer that question. When you know that when they mentioned that Mohbad himself said he does not want to go to
when did she come out with all these days?
Okay. Life.
When the husband said I don't want to go to the hospital, what do you expect him to do?
Okay, Matilda, hold on. Mohbad says he's not going to the hospital. Why? Okay, why the same nurse? Do we not have nurse in Nigeria there? Why the one from all the way from Cotonou? Why you think Mohbad doesn't like to go to hospital? Why can they not get nurse from that hospital?
Mohbad called his nurse. And it's not.
I feel like
calm down and listen.
I'm telling you, the nurse was
around. The nurse will be exposed. They went.
So nobody will trace anything.
Exactly. You make point here, a very good point. That particular nurse. We present the job. Why that particular nurse? Why not other nurse in the whole world? Why that particular woman?
Let me ask you. Justice for Mohbad, let me ask you a question. Somebody tells you that, you said you need a tailor. Do you understand? And you have it.
No, don't give tailor as an example.
You have a tailor that is
human being, not a material.
But your friend, hold on now. But your friend now recommended his own tailor for you because the tailor is has sold a very beautiful cloth for him. Darosha, hold on now. The problem people are getting that people don't have patience to listen to people. You just jump at people like that. The next thing, you start raining insults on people. Listen, we are sitting down here to analyze. And the narrative we are talking about material, we are talking about human being. How does that match? They're not related. I'm trying to point out the reason why they have to hold on now. I'm trying to point out to you the reason why they will have to go.
Talking about Taylor, we are talking about human being.
Darosha recommended.
Seriously, come on, wake up, man. My kids are laughing at you here. They say they are talking about human being. You are talking about sewing clothes.
Because Darosha recommended.
My kids are laughing. What do you want to? You want them to speak to you? They are listening to you here.
Let them coach her.
You want me to put my kids to
No,
because it's wondering that why you talking about Taylor and clothes when they are talking about you and Mohbad.
I don't want to see you come out. That's what they use.
Why did
you are doing this thing on purpose? Talking over on purpose so that the truth will not come out.
You know they have network. Go sell your phone, use and buy network.
They are talking of human being. You are talking
about material.
Who they
that's what they are. That's why you see them
fighting for Taylor. I'm trying to tell you that give example with human being. How human being went to kill another human being.
Were you there, madam? Were you there? So how is that your fault? Or are you one of the people that were there? Tell us. We need to know. So the two of them are okay now. I was not there. Wunmi said this. Darosha said
Are
this.
you
So
the
now you don't want to be
Matilda? Are you the nurse?
Maybe she's
Because I also heard the
nurse.
husband is fighting because
Maybe she's the nurse. So
my vote, the nurse come and look at my car. If it's for Cotonou, it be my vote or my car.
are you also clocked?
He came to so close.
They need to buy some tailoring.
She came with bicycle. She came with bicycle.
Cut and sew. Cut and sew.
Just waste that boy life for nothing. So sad.
Okay.
So painful.
Justice for Mohbad. You don't understand that
Talented, wasted just like that.
Talented just wasted.
In
the peak of his career, the peak of his career. What is that?
You wait for someone's money all the way from Cotonou.
That is people they cut the life short.
Make it make sense. Why don't you look for a tailor from Cotonou when we have good Nigeria tailors? Qualified tailors who can so very good at shaving. Now we Nigeria get a shaving now.
Before the Lord got there.
You know really all the way from Cotonou when we get good tailors for our
Papaya, no. Yeah, can you mute them, please? So which one do you want me to read first? Myce's one or
Myce's one.
No, Mercy is always making noise. Spending.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, please.
How about DJ Bami?
DJ Bami didn't post. DJ Bami didn't post.
Spending.
All right.
Mute, please.
All right, so he said, fire for fire with question mark, right? And I am not at war with you. And I don't think you should be at war with the truth. All I ask is that you should be honest. It will stop all the confusion and we up getting justice for Mohbad. It's interesting that you are alleging that I am coming out as a result of the DPP's recent advice. Please note that I have been aware of this since last year and made a publication to that effect immediately. You can clearly see the dates. The only reason I came out is because of your wrong narratives. I only want you to be honest and not rage war. You served me rice on that Monday, really? You didn't come downstairs at all after we got home. Only Mohbad came downstairs about 11 a.m. on that Monday to ask me if I have a nurse, and he went back upstairs. I went home later in the day. I did not see nor see either of you before I left. So I am not sure where this rice serving is coming from. It could be an imaginary one. Again, to help joggle your memory, Darosha did not come to the chemist with Bami and I. He left immediately we got home as he was upset with Mohbad on the incident after the show. I reiterate, Bami treated Mohbad. To clarify and to shed a bit of light on my statement on the fight at show, Mohbad and Wunmi started having an argument in the car after the show and Prime Boy intervened in Wunmi's favor. Mohbad was upset with Prime Boy as he expected him to support him instead of Wunmi. For that reason, he asked Prime Boy to get out of the car, which Prime Boy did after a bit of resistance. Mohbad furiously hit of the Prado Jeep, and that was how he sustained the injury. With the injury, Wunmi and Mohbad continued their argument. Wunmi had dumped Liam. I picked him up to pacify him, locked with Mohbad and dragging his clothes, and they were cursing and screaming, and I tried to separate them as well as carrying Liam. Wunmi, it would be nice if you get your facts right. You have stated that money is being contributed or given to me, hence my posting on Instagram. To be honest, I am knowing about this contribution for the first time from your write-up. I am not aware of any contribution and no one is coaching me, but you have come out to give another false narrative. Why do you think everyone is being coached? Also, I have not been on social media for months as instructed by my lawyer, so I'm not aware of any contribution. Stop the lies. Regarding your released recording to back up your statement, I would suggest that you listen to Gurex's recording again to understand what he was trying to say or seek legal advice for clarification. The same applies to what I said about fighting. Listen to the recording and compare it with what was written. Don't interpret any narratives. Well, thank you for clarifying that Bami called the nurse, which I wasn't aware of. You said the person that called the nurse too should be down as well. I saw from spending.
Oh, they're actually fighting.
So somebody just sent something again to me again. This is Dawa class. So let me play that if you want to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, jẹ́ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Okay, jẹ́ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ìjà tó sọ pé ń jà yẹn, má pàrọ̀ fún mi o. Mo mọ̀ pé wà á nǹkan máa ta sí ẹ létí. Kí ni wọ́n gbọ́ láàrin ìjà tó jà yẹn? Mo sọ ní kọ́sìnà firstly, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ pé mo sọ pé màmá yá wọ́n sì wà lówó. Ẹ̀ka máa kókò pé wọ́n dá padà. Lórí ìgbà ní olúwa ní bá mi yọ pé wọ́n yá wọn lówó pé wọ́n dáwó padà. So secondly, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ tó wà ní UK. Ìpè sọ mo sọ pé ọmọ tó máa ṣe kí wọ́n lò ní UK. Pé kí sí sọ ẹ̀ kẹ́rì fọ́ kátó rẹ̀. Ìpè wọ́n fi kó máa ṣe kọ́ ló ń ṣe pé àwọn àmọ́dé àti ìdájọ́. So àbá tí síwẹ̀ kí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà jẹ́. So nǹkan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà nìyẹn, ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn àtọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn ìyá ẹ̀ máa ń gbowó lọ́wọ́. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀tọ́ ìwé tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ti pé síwẹ̀ wọ́n sọ fún mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ torí pé mo ti bló ṣe ó má jáde pé wọ́n ti pàìbọ̀ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé kò ṣe agbára ẹ̀ ló fi dé tó dé pé ó gbá pàìbọ̀ ọjà. So mo yà sọ pé ṣé tó ti yá òye ni pé ṣé èmi máa sọ́pọ̀tọ̀ pàìbọ̀ sọ́pọ̀tì pé ṣé òun ló pàìbọ̀ ẹ̀ pé kí nìkan so ọdẹ tó sọ pé báyìí sọ́pàá ìpinnu pé kó máa lọ ìpàdé ní inú pàìbọ̀ ẹ̀ àti kí ọjọ́ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà ọmọ ìjà ìbí dẹ́wà ní mọ́tò mi sọ̀kalẹ̀ lọ́tò nítorí wà lóbẹ̀
All right, that's all from Dawa class. So I think he's trying to compare what he said when Jesse interviewed him to what he's saying now.
Who has that video where Dawa class said Wunmi peddles drug? Somebody should have it. Let's make that video go viral again. This is the best time to make it go viral. Who has it?
People are saying I should read the Mices one. Do you want the Mices?
Go read it.
We'll go and look for that video.
Okay, so Mices can't blame her though, if not for that Opwe brother, we just want to focus on how to drop all Mohbad songs. We wouldn't be far from truth. You go lie truth. Adura, shame on you. I wonder why he's not speaking up. I called two of his close pals and he said Mo explained what he's been going through in the house. The both of them said, don't ever trust a woman. All this gaslighting up and down, don't do. It's clear they had a fight in the house, but even the so-called brother isn't ready to speak. I just wonder the kind of family Mo has around him. None of them meant well for him. I know how manipulative women can be. They will go extra length to destroy every relationship / friendship their man has once they speak against her on the relationship. Both emotional sentiment will let Nigerians see beyond reasonable doubt. There is more to this story. Adura, even if 50 years to come, you still do not speak up for your brother, you have forever destroyed his legacy and everything he has built. 100. Don't even think you deserve to be dropping his songs. Lazy ass boy, chose the fame over fighting for your brother. This get heavy at is your blood brother for crying out loud. You are a betrayer to your own blood brother for not speaking up for him. We still need to know who took him away from you. Going back to the genesis of this whole thing, the story from this girl past 5, while others told the same truth they have been telling. Happy that Mohbad will be coming up later today to debunk the lies against him. Same as spending, only that shameless brother that's left. Oh, poor brother, make I see you drop him song again, your body go tell you. High time for Bami and the rest to speak up too. Honestly, you people must defend Mohbad's legacy and not let his death be in vain if you all truly love him. That's all.
Wow. Wow.
So Spendy has been dropping Mohbad songs. When?
Not spending,
Spending, Adura. Olokoko, Ijere.
Okay,
Adura.
He's what to me told him now. That's what they promised him.
Stupid brother, stupid Adura. Very
Adura is a betrayer.
A big one.
He dropped one of Mohbad's songs, but
not even one. All the one he has been dropping belongs to Mohbad.
That's what they promised him. The fame.
It's only that. Only that one that
this family.
What's the meaning of Opue? What's the meaning of Opue, brother? What does that mean? Opue, brother. What does that mean?
Opue. I don't even know,
brother. I don't even know what it means. Please, who said that?
Somebody said in the comment section that it means Toto, brother. What does that mean?
Okay.
Omowummi brother.
You know,
that's like Oswald. Ode brother.
Okay, Oswald.
Ode brother. Betrayer of a brother.
Now waiting them promise and be that to the song and the film.
Well, I see no reason why they go promise her something in the no. Your brother, your blood.
They are still going to leave them. They are still
my
going
brother,
to
about what Dawa class sent to you, that one is rubbish. You can't even hear it clearly. If they really want it to work out, let them make it clear. All those ones, all that one they are posting here, I don't even. They want to clear with me that this was the thing that Spendy said before. Then they should go to the CCT now. At least they should go back to what Spendy said at the court. And even those Spendy did not talk. All these things go see cast share because me I'm going
exactly.
Try to go cast because all the things we not tell Spendy go pretend faint for court and for inquest it go still to come. So that's it.
I don't know why Spendy go dey fear to talk. Spendy, if you are listening here or you have supporters or people that
you don't go.
Why Spendy? One second. Spendy, if you love yourself very well, forget about what you say in CTC or Corona inquest. Forget about what you say in the police station. You can come back and say that you were asked to say those words or to make those statements out of duress. You have the right by law to change your story, to change your statement by law. Because I've been in that situation whereby I went to sign a document without even knowing what I got myself into. And I didn't know. And my solicitor did not let me know what the kind of what I'm signing. And when the situation started going one way or the other, and I clearly said that I don't understand. Nobody tell me. I just signed. Sometimes that's why it's good when you look at document, read everything from the starting to the end before you put your signature there. You could just ignorantly thinking that the person you are signing this document with is your solicitor, is supposed to be
genuine. It's genuine.
You will just believe them because the way they are nice to you. You never know that document will get you into something else. And I clearly say that I signed this document out of duress, ignorance. I signed it out of ignorance, and they take that because it's me that signed that document. I'm telling you that I did not know that this is what I signed, and you have to accept it
because your signature is already there. You signed it. You can
change your story. You can change the statement. Don't let anybody deceive you, Spendy, if you are hearing me, or whoever that knows him. If you are related to him, tell him that he should go and speak now because the way it is going, Wunmi wants to get him down. Wunmi wants to get Spendy and that loss down.
But originally, why would anybody promise them anything?
No matter what they promise you, people, you're going to take that record. They're going to pin Mohbad's death on you, and the world will never forgive you. Two of you. That you people make the way to make Mohbad die. So you people go and change your story. You can change your story. You can say you were under duress or you were threatened to make all those statements. That's why you did it. It's not a crime. Don't let people deceive you that you say this today because Wunmi is using that way now to manipulate you to say that you said another thing. You have the right to change your story. Change your statement as much as you can, and you give excuses. You get something to back it up. The law will accept it. They will accept your statement as you have come to change.
Don't mind Adura, the prince. Don't mind Adura. He's just being stupid.
So Adura,
What you originally have, what your
We don't. No, me, I'm not blaming Adura too much. Justice is a must. Justice is a must. Let me tell you, that guy could be under care. Don't you see the way Koni Badje and what's the other one? King White is following that guy.
Caro White, not King White. Caro White.
You see how they are following? See that boy is under. They cage him. They are guiding him.
Allow that guy. They should allow that guy visit his father. They should allow that guy.
You see everything will come out. They are
so
protecting him
not to speak how the things will be. They should allow him. They should, mom. Please. 10 years I not see mommy, but why is he with mom now?
Pending. Nobody is contributing anything for you.
I'm threatening him not to speak.
Spending, you're on your own. No one is contributing money for
exactly, because after
you have to come and speak now so that the public we have pity on you or change their mind on you.
Otherwise, we are not going to change our mind.
This one you are doing now. You have not said anything. All the story we have been hearing on Instagram, you have been speaking now. You have not come and say anything.
We are not interested.
Straight to the point.
Whatever he wants to say, let him go to the police and say whatever he wants to say.
Yes, not interested.
Anybody that contributes money, I will swear for that person.
Nobody is even ready to help spend
at this moment,
look at what spending. Look at what spending
they are protecting him.
Look at what spending did to Yeye Kude and Co. Then when this matter was brought, everybody was thinking that they were helping this boy so that we say the truth. So only the truth. But this boy now use sense and collect money from people. They started asking that how do you do the money? He started fighting. They started blocking them. Even they now started calling the mother. The mother started doing anything. See, I didn't mean they did not pass this judgment to that boy and the nurse. He wouldn't have come out and be saying all this trash. Anybody that give that boy money and now won't go pay him, I swear to God. May not leave him, may so far. If they won't arrest him tomorrow, may they leave him for there. That was then. That was then that they will carry generator to court because of you. Shame on him. Last inquest now, should be they sweat for there. Why you no go faith? That time they say may you come court, they come 10 o'clock, but day for yesterday you go court 7 o'clock. You just start. You never know how many police follow you.
Nobody is giving them. You don't you
how many police?
Don't you see how he looks now? Don't you see how Spendy is looking now?
This time they don't even invite Spendy. I call them myself.
Hey, it's been quiet. Yes.
Nobody give them. Nobody is giving them, man. Nobody is giving them.
All this write up. You should bring evidence.
Justice is a must.
We are not
don't forget that Prime Boy and Spendy were on live stream with the plan that let us come and say the truth.
Exactly.
When Spendy got to that, when Spendy see ring light, Spendy start saying rubbish.
Yes,
I did not say that we throw the baby away. I did not say Wunmi and this one fought. I only told you that they fought when you left immediately, not at home, not here. See now, he's explaining himself. Let them explain themselves, especially Wunmi.
Nobody should help him.
When all these things started, Wunmi said, I don't know one explanation. Look at Wunmi now.
Tell them the truth.
Crying everywhere, telling everybody. So let them continue. We love it like this. Let them continue. They never know. This thing go push them. See, now Adura is safe. That's why it's quiet. It's because of 3 seconds video that Adura and I were looking like somebody that I don't want to say it in English so that TikTok will not remove me. It was
on something that day now.
I was doing his eyes like someone that wants to fight. Okay, now this time around, now they will soon call his name, and he will also come out and come and explain. When they were asking all of you, you were hiding. Spendy, don't forget the people that say Mohbad has spy. Those three people, we don't know anything about it. So, right, call their name. Start casting all of them. We don't care. Nobody.
Justice is a must, and Quincy, watch very well. All the OT they are coming out to say, none of them is saying how Mohbad died. Watch them. Watch it. They are playing game. They are playing game. None of them is saying straightforward of what happened in that house. The 15 of them, including Wunmi, They are all granting interview, coming on Instagram and the social media.
When
None of
she-
them is saying what happened to Mohbad.
Who was the driver? They will confess.
I'm just the one that Prince. You don't have the one. My baby is me. Oh.
Yes, Prince was looking for you.
My baby, sorry.
Prince is one.
They will confess.
Want to change our number now.
Because of my account, you understand. I some things are going on with that account, so I don't want them to collect it from me. So I have to be using this one now. So my baby, you can follow me. You understand?
You're on your own. I hope say you still get money for lawyer. If you don't get, your papa get land, go sell land.
Prince, look at Whiteberry, your wife.
Oh, yeah. Yes, now you see, nobody is in our line. See, Prince, I'm not going to cook indomie for you, and I will not cook rice for Monday. Confirm Semo and Pandeti.
Even if you refuse, we will force you to hospital.
Wumi, I love this.
But
so Wumi,
yes, they are playing on our intelligence. Look at them. Not the one they are coming on social media and interview that they have told them to come out to start talking distraction so that they will cause confusion, different narrative, and we start talking about it. At the end of the day, none of them have ever said this is what happened to Mohbad. With all the one they are coming to bust out now, we are thinking they're going to talk. These people are using our brain. They are useless.
What's wrong now?
It's only Maisie that is making sense. It's only Maisie that is making sense.
Okay, what did Maisie even say that makes sense? Please.
Because Adura now, he said Adura don't want to talk what happened. Don't want to say anything.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, spoke to people that are close to them.
This matter goes to bad.
They will still talk.
Don't hear when King White said Adura need a new lawyer. Adura need protection. They don't donate money for Adura. They don't do now. Adura need lawyer. They don't want to use the same lawyer.
Yeah, because Yomi said something.
They don't want me Adura go down with me. So
Yomi said
just
something.
wait now. Just take your pumpkin.
The lawyer that was defending Adura comes from Wumi, but somehow
the same lawyer. Even with the law.
I criticize it now. I criticize it on my life. That's why Wumi and the Adura using one lawyer. That it doesn't make sense. I think they know. That's why they not want to get Adura a lawyer.
So that's not why there was a fight. You know now. King White before all of them are together.
Yes.
But now King White
is no longer with Wumi Ashana.
That's very interesting then. That's very good.
So if they are no longer together, they insult King White, even insult his pregnant wife, all those kind of things. So a lot happened. To the extent King White was telling them that anytime Wumi wants to go to the inquest, they used to bait her
sacrifice
so that she receive favor at court. So they really cast. So a lot of things are going on. Maybe it's the word that is just putting this thing in between them.
Narcissism film now.
This is if we no go
won't look for me. Make na no look at her eyes, but she dey look for her eyes. So
that one.
Nothing dey that eyes. Na murder.
Now people when she
if na say Wumi charm, they catch people where people don't hold all of us. Only the people bend their mouth. People where if he bend their mouth, the ones where if he make they do this one.
That one say that girl, you know when she
know people wey dey support women na people wey get character like.
If her child dey work, justice for Mohbad for don't end.
But
people wey get the same character.
All those women where they support to me, most of them no get husband now.
Now the same character.
They are husband killers.
That's why
we need to stop this husband killers, not to be killing
women support women. We don't support rubbish.
Women support women, but we don't support rubbish. Evil.
All those where they buy, where they advise for women.
But that's how you can't see me go get my pair of land ready. Say, waiting up, we never reach fight now.
All those
people need money for lawyer now.
They try to tell you say you want marry, then you get lawyer ready.
I don't need to do registrar marriage now. Na traditional marriage you go first do first now.
Okay, why very? Welcome to traditional marriage.
Say now you go so the clothes make Popsi go wear. We go just go the back. No, Prince, no, na me go hold my dowry money. Na me go hold my dowry.
If you not come UK, come collect paper from your hand, eh?
No, be say she go carry agbada put for my neck now.
Moderator
Okay, you go do arranging marriage for her.
Moderator no dey this life.
You can do
Papa, I
arranging
no don
marriage.
collect moderator for my hand now. For just dey mix them. All these people they but leave them see.
I
They don't
don't
cry.
know.
If they don't cry for comment section,
Don't target my enemy. They move them.
leave them. Make they cry. Now cry baby.
Make na tell wise Mary, she make no come marry me or na me go come marry am o. This one wey she go bring ogede dudu for me. Pineapple dudu for me.
No.
I no want.
See, I know what your drink you drink yesterday.
I know what make you
for my life yesterday. You can drink that one before you go Nigeria, go marry Wise Berry, yeah?
Abio. Justice for Mohbad, you know wetin go happen. Make please no worry. May just give me card, the ATM card. All the things where we go use for anything where we go use for that wetin they call her. She na introduction. No, maybe we start. See, Prince, we go tell Popsi, say na introduction we won't do. So if you can't reach there, you will can't give them agbada and extra large.
I'm not gonna let you give my papa na agbada, even na no be killer. Say wetin happen. Na engagement we can't do.
This man not really something.
I go give my special advice as the bride.
Justice for Mohbad, you are the mother of the day.
Okay, mother of the day. I go advise after you marry and finish. No go kill am, no go fire am, no carry no storm from all the way from Ghana.
See, I will never cook indomie for you. I will, mommy, Quincy, you are the one that is going to. How will I even put? You are the one that will special us that day. Don't worry. You are the mother.
I'm the mother of the day. Hey, what of Quincy?
Quincy. Now she be our mama. Oh, well,
she's not too mother of the day.
Now Papayano go do anything. But now Papayano go do anything.
Don't go bring us from Ghana or Zimbabwe. Don't inject your husband to death. So we not go grill.
No.
We drag
I no go cook indomie. I no go see. Don't be Prince man. They tell you wetin I no go do now.
Rice cooker every day.
I no go come from
cookie rice. Rice cooker. Professional rice cooker. You will see now when we start calling women now, you see their gangs will come here now. You will see them. They have left. We have not seen them for a while now. But yeah, let's start talking about women now. You see that they will pump you.
The only thing that can make them to come.
That's why when I open my life, I want to so that our gang will come. I enjoy it. You will see them now.
Papayano is the sorting Baba now. You see them here cry at the comment.
See. Papa Kemi don't come on now. Me support be that.
I beg go now. When top movies disappear, top movies don't use shame run.
I forgot Paparano will be the priest to do the wedding, or the pastor that will bless your marriage.
No, officiating. He will officiate the wedding.
You want me Paparano say me we laugh pio for here before we go out. We don't want to. I been at my mom see Paparano go dey tell say how far now you go sweet o. This your nyash wey set like this. You be like say we go not the thing take be o. No. You go be empty.
Make you know whether you be qualified wife.
Go dey see. Don't worry,
Prince.
My love. Apokajaye. The air where we meet they stand now for windows like that. Air for window. Come and buy air. Come here.
Yeah, human see. What's the name of this in again?
Come and
buy your wig. I'm flagging you for the wig. She was flagging the wig on the social media. Oh, come and buy
the advertise. Somebody go check the hair.
That woman is manipulating.
They not go buy. Forget. They not go buy. Everybody will buy.
He did not tell the price. How she was insulting Baba Mohbad, bullying Baba Mohbad. She was bullying kill Papa Mohbad. She did not say that to our interviewers.
No.
She did not say that to the interview.
She said she
And
called
she
Baba
threatened
to apologize. She did not say she called Baba to tell Baba I better show you who
This baby boy self on the put up on nylon bag.
Speak to father-in-law like that.
Baby suffer too much.
She's too aggressive. She's too aggressive.
5 months they carry and go show.
3 months.
After they put up the nylon bag, take escape.
No,
I never take my food. Hold on.
And she said another thing. And she said that when they went to the burial, somebody want to kidnap Liam. They use nylon to take Liam from that.
That woman wicked.
Go check my page and I go see him for there.
Me, I open up her eyes, man. The plastic bag there with the little head inside.
Nylon bag again. She not take this of nylon bag again.
You see, the interview she hold with the interview she did with Arise TV, she did not mention the plastic bag again because she has known that she has watched us on the social media sites that we are talking about the plastic bag. Ask for the woman.
Wumi is there right now. Wumi is there right now.
We are the TikTok police.
We are the TikTokers. We don't have to analyze your life.
I only said they wanted to kidnap her and her son. I was waiting to hear nylon bag. She did not say it.
Exactly. She did not say
it. But you can imagine. You can imagine a child, 5 months old,
in a plastic bag, nylon bag with water than the kidnapper.
You put that child in a nylon. Would that child not suffocate?
That guy is
suffocate. Protect that child. I mean, they will take that child away from you and protect that child from you. They're supposed to take that child.
You put a child in a nylon. Put a child in a nylon. A nylon.
Why can't the grandpa
justice for Mohbad? Justice for Mohbad.
Professional liar.
Help us to play that. Omowummi, keep getting Mohbad. Black widow, look at Mohbad.
Let's listen.
Wumi pa Mohbad. White man. Okay.
That is from the start. Please, let's take a break and enjoy and sing along with this music for.
Yes, I want
to Agbayo.
Put the music.
I'm dancing here. Let's go.
Irawumi.
Mojilo.
Okay, not for where she did.
Hey, Wumi pa Mohbad. Wumi.
Black widow ló pa Mohbad.
Oh yes. You think say we don't forget?
We don't forget to. Who called the nurse?
Make you thank God for me.
I dey like the way I see Wumi for comment section.
Mohbad. Pa Mohbad. Wumi pa Mohbad. Bad man.
We want to pull the trigger. Oh yeah. When they ask questions. Hey. You be transformer.
Ló pa Mohbad.
Bad man, white man was bad. We sing song for Matilda.
She don't come up. It's not up. We got to know.
We want to know.
Yeah. Justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad.
Yeah. No peace for the wicked.
No burial.
No justice, no burial.
Not so.
Because they have that Olo show. They say now, what will make you get peace? Say now, when DNA and burial.
To bury Mohbad.
You can imagine this human being.
To put Mohbad in the ground to 6 feet. That's a therapy.
Where Matilda five Mohbad? Where Matilda go?
He said her therapy now 6 feet.
Therapy.
Can you imagine?
Without she see Mohbad in 6 feet. That's where she will be happy.
That's when she goes there, all right.
Yes, now.
You will never be okay. You will never be all right.
You want to play with the public. You go only bear your waist. You want to play with the public.
Her therapy is 6 feet for Mohbad. Then she will be okay. Can you imagine?
Because you know, like she thought maybe if they buried him now, nobody will talk anything about it again.
Yeah.
Play. I beg, but she truth be my they won't bury Mohbad. She go still walk up to sand with that cloth and sand and that all those situations don't.
No, that's what we want justice. That's what we want justice.
Yes, exactly.
That's what we want justice. So if we get justice, then they will go and bury.
It better me they even do the DNA before this so that we go feel maybe she and her pikin go come. But it go sweet me, if na Mohbad get that baby, I go dey happy, you understand?
Even me,
Mohbad don't go just die like that.
Happier than you.
Even
I will be
me.
happy. But if
Even
it's not
me,
Mohbad,
if really say they do that DNA, really say they do that DNA, they don't come back positive in a Mohbad.
Yeah, but I will be happy. We will celebrate. We will be so happy. At least
exactly.
He not die in vain. He has something behind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if not be Mohbad get the pikin, we don't finish for this life and the next life.
If that pikin not be Mohbad,
yeah.
They're not born with me well.
Wunmi don't finish for this life. The next life when she go come again, then they come if incarnation day. She no go feel leave.
Where she go come carry the go now? Where she go carry?
Now she can't know that one our problem. Not be our problem.
But I not go pity the poor pikin again.
We don't get problem with the pikin. Not the pikin we get problem. Wunmi, now she don't go get peace.
The child is
I will
never insult that child because it's innocent.
Yes.
We don't have problem with the child. The child is an innocent child.
I will not encourage anybody to insult the little boy.
No, nobody is
among the 50 people inside that house. Now Liam is the innocent person when not kill Mohbad for that house.
Exactly.
Liam not get angry when he want to kill Mohbad. So
you don't know anything.
No, we can see justice for Mohbad. We are not against the child. The child is an innocent child.
You get fight for Mohbad. We are not against Liam.
Exactly.
Justice for Mohbad. What we now happen? Maybe if that DNA is gone and Mo is for Liam is for Mo, I'll be happy. What if it's not Mohbad's son? That means Oba will come and do DNA.
You don't concern person that they can't know down a family issue, not be our problem. Only what you be
They will go and do that. Let me tell you, do you think that if Oba has accepted that child, don't you know that Oba has already done his DNA? You think that man is not smart? He must have done his DNA to know that the child is good.
See, they just use arrest of Westu and Arifa and Veron. They use and cover that Oba face. So if not, Oba block us for see the social media. Where to confuse
He left shoe see the social media. He left shoe see the social media.
Oba to
what
cover
they did to that man.
you know that the people drag them. Nigeria no
Then drag that man.
Gucci gang.
They deal with that man very well. You know what they did? Why people drag that pass? They drag that pass Wunmi. Nigeria wicked. You know what they
No,
did?
not be wicked. This is not wickedness. This is not wickedness. We are fighting for justice. It's not wickedness.
And that time,
you know what they did there? There was where the man went to club, a big club with two ladies.
Yes.
I believe that music that was playing, it was not the musical. The people now change it. You know when you are dancing, they don't put that music to make it run. Don't try social media.
Mohbad already had music now. Has a song that said that was about one particular Oba that used to wear canvas on Agbada. So everything people can't rhyme now because they verb to that. So if you even look at the story, everything is just as if Mohbad really know what
Mohbad knew everything.
Mohbad was screaming, shouting, but no helper. Nobody.
No helper.
Imagine when Mohbad cry like this and 15 people are not ready to say the truth. What if when that boy is alive? He will even be scared to do some certain things because you know that if I do anyhow, they will still find me and nobody. This boy don't they fear these dead things and still now the death can finally carry him. Joema Jackie, me. I don't want to die. Please help me. I don't want to die. They have been doing this. Look at him.
Doing baba things.
So we must not find Mohbad. We must not find Mohbad. Black Widow will not go scot-free.
That man there, for him, even if he's the one that owns that boy, it's going to be hard for him to claim that boy.
Very, very hard though. Very, very hard.
Very, very hard.
If they like, they travel out.
It's going to be hard. And I pray that boy doesn't belong to him. Otherwise, it's really the man they put him in a really big mess. They will open his own case again. See, gossip from Mohbad. I didn't mean people did not cry out like this for this justice, and everything just happened like that. Baba Mohbad, you still have it in mind that Liam is his son, and everything
This one, this person.
Before you know, we go here say she don't cheat queen, because just see the they go just then later. Now one day they go maybe now when they want to do wedding, where Baba still carry Agbada. Where shoe with Mama Mohbad, where Coco shoe. Now they will go sit in another place down for Baba's place. Now Baba will call the ask they go say, don't worry, we call you later with family meeting. That time, Baba Madon, nobody don't want to listen to her making, but now when people want to listen to everybody, you won't know what's happening for that house. You won't know who find Mohbad. So we must know there is no hiding place. So if Spendy wants to cry, let him keep crying. Justice for Mohbad, the one where they made me laugh fast, and at this movie on, I swear to God, when she come they explain. They've got different interview with different stories. Which day? You're me going to Arise. When? I don't even know. They've not said it, but he has one on Friday. This Friday, right? Don't know the station. Okay. It's gonna be Arise then. It's gonna be Arise. No, it's not Arise. That one is not Arise. Okay. They start wanting interview. And that thing Mohbad is just quiet. He's not even planning anything. You don't even know what is inside his mind. Even what he said about him of him breaking Mohbad's neck. Cannot come out.
He will come out. He's slow and steady. Slow and steady. He will come out. You people should not worry. He will come out. He will definitely come out now. Did he not come outside to debunk? What did he say? When Ashana said the other one.
Which one? Let's wait.
No, he will definitely come outside.
Then I said, it was the man that said it's not to go.
One idiot is analyzing now that
This Wunmi is lying against that woman.
Justice for Mohbad. Hold on, please, man. One idiot is analyzing, called Oluwa Devil. He's saying that Spendi is the one that admit that he's the one that gave Mohbad first aid. So he's the one that will go to Kirikiri. He gave Mohbad fake paracetamol. Thank God he have removed it from Wumi's head. So when Wumi was sleeping, he was treating the husband when the husband was not sound. When Wumi was not there, he went to go and buy paracetamol. He want to rope what's the name of DJ Bami. So DJ Bami is innocent. He just want to put to the DJ Bami. Thank God it's not Wumi that put rub that used rub to rub Mohbad. Okay, when Wumi said this before that. No, the person did not analyze it. So, but when the DJ Bami, when the Spendina said it was not Wumi that did it, it was him that did it. So he now jumped out to come and be analyzing it. When they said the head of the platform is flirting in her husband's house, this man did not come as a Oluwa Devil, what did they call Oluwa Tosi? So he did not come out to analyze it to say how can a married woman be flirting, be fucking around? You call yourself married woman.
Massaging hands with rub,
I know he's spending time now, so it's not Dr. Spending now. But when Wumi said it was their own daughter in the world. So now they're not calling Spendy Dr. Spendy. Why will he do this? Why will he do that? This and this, that and that. So that's evil. That's bad.
Anyone that come against them, we try to silence that person. See, when Spendy have this just to Mohbad. Mary, yes, Mary. Sorry to interrupt you. Somebody is typing yet. I'm dying in silence. And he puts cry of emoji and has broken. I hope this is not fake. Or it's really that's why it goes up and down. That's what somebody is just saying, that he always goes right like that. But are you sure something is not happening to her? Hope that person is nothing. I don't ask her say where we want bury him. Why is Mary you wicked? You're a wicked person. You know what? This is not the first time. This is not the first time I've seen that person. You understand? If you dey beg, today na hungry, tomorrow na that. You don't go find that today. So it's a step there. I'm already falling in you. I'm already falling in you. I feel sorry for her now. I was even talking that she shake you 999, but I now pause and I say, maybe something's not right. You will see it's a lady's video that is there, but it's he. If you don't impose, see, you don't join that work nation with that though. Tomorrow in my mouth. If you want give, may you give people where get face, where they go be thank you. Not be this kind one though. This kind will be on no. So go use the money. And our people don't pretend that don't worry, we are.
Please,
I thought it's those will be group.
Please let me play something. Where's Mary?
I don't look all of that.
Justice for Mohbad, please. Just hold on. Justice for Mohbad, hold on.
All right, my sister. All right.
You were not here. So give him Kuro because Kotole be Kuro to 7 o'clock. I don't know where you are coming from. Over here at the island. What's Kuro lane 5? So kilo korun lójú ẹ tó lè sùn. Tó fi wò wípé ọjọ́ yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ wà ní court. Ìtọ́ṣe ní magistrate court tí yàgbà gan-an DPP. You were not here. So why kilo ní ẹdẹ court tó lò ti dé bẹ́ẹ̀ 7 o'clock? Is it because you want to come and listen to what the nurse will say? Or for you to meet up with the nurse before she goes into the inquest? Is that what you came to do? Because please say can establish that there is no relationship between Wunmi and the nurse. You have been able to establish that. Because tell you to my push narrative. Bóyá Wunmi gan ló sọ fún nurse yẹn, ó ṣe báyìí ìwọ fún ẹ, ó ti establish ẹ there is no relationship between Wunmi and the nurse. You've made us to understand the fact that Wunmi has never spoken to the nurse. So please say you are the principal suspect. The question we are going to ask is this. What they had in the house, that fight, what time did they start? The injury to treat, injury to treat, is it the one to the neck or the one to the hand? The injury in the hand, the ló ti sustain it. Ṣé nígbà tẹ́ délé tí ìjà tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́lọ́kọ lápá ni? Because mo ní láti mọ̀, because anything tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sìn, gbogbo ẹyin tẹ́ wà nulẹ̀ yẹn ni. Nobody can remove you. You are not. The more you want to put Omowummi into this thing, you are also inside because you were present in the house. And you by yourself, you'll be able to establish that from the show to the house till Monday, either afternoon, or evening, or morning to prove it, you were there. You've been able to establish that. So, to say confession, let anybody, the 15 people in the house, we don't need them again. You were there. You want to mass or you're 15 here. Because on your dad put here one. You was spending it more time, more just like you go to my English type that you want to type for everything. Record this whole thing, there is no case of allegedly here. It is what you wrote, it is what you said, it is your own evidence against you. So all I'm doing is to analyze what you said. So if you want to write a petition against me as a person, you are free to do so. But the case is very straightforward. Because no matter anything, our lawyers, glory, they are going to ask you a simple question. Did you say this or not? Is this your statement or not? So if I read your statement, how is that a crime? You said it yourself. Can you administer it? You treated the wound. Now the question is, can you cut off the treat the wound? You are going to establish that. You cut off the treat the wound. Establish it. Nígbà tó treat the wound yẹn tó ti fi nǹkan sí tẹ́lẹ̀, the medical person tó ń bọ̀, ǹjẹ́ o sọ fún nítàn yẹn pé ẹni yìí o tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yìí o, mo fún ní nǹkan báyìí, mo ti fi nǹkan báyìí sí tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ pé amphitrus kan àbí kíní ló kọ́ sójú ẹ̀, ó yẹ kó sọ náà. You did not say that. So you even compromise the guy's health system. You know, to compromise it. Because you are not medically certified.
No be king what Oluwa to see Oluwa devil. Okay. He's trying to. They are trying to scare spending. They are trying to scare spending.
They can't scare him now because already, if they have exonerated Prime Boy, he knows the danger he is right now.
Yes.
He knows the situation. That is why the whole thing is paining them. No? Prime Boy be saying this, that I don't know anything about this, and I will fight to the end. Now, Spending himself is waking up now to see the light. Because as he stands now, Spending and the nurse, even DJ Bami that even called the nurse, they are not even holding him. They are holding Spending. Yeah. Who only drop the number of nurse.
You understand?
You understand? So to spend, although it's good that they are holding Spending because DJ Bami did not call the nurse wouldn't have come to that house. You understand the justice for Mohbad?
Oh yes.
So what if the Obama called the nurse and told the nurse that come and kill Mohbad?
God bless you, sir.
Nobody knows that lie. Police believe that Spending that dropped the number is the one they will hold responsible.
Because Spending did not talk with the nurse. Spending did not talk with the nurse. The nurse did not pick the number.
You see one of the now. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now that Wunmi legal team has withdrawn from Adura now, I think Mama Mohbad head will correct. But somebody should interpret that to Mama Mohbad. Because
and she go hear the English. She go try hear them.
War don't start. You understand? War don't start, my dear.
She go try understand English. Because some people that don't understand Yoruba before, they not hear Yoruba, she will understand English.
Because she said she has not Dale Wunmi. That Dale Wunmi, she will come and tell us the Dale. Wunmi has Dale you now by withdrawing the legal team from your son, who you claim that they should not kill. Igoro did that already. The town don't scatter. And this is what we'll be talking about. No peace for the wicked. Yes. To continue. Now Wunmi is coming now. It's fire for fire. And I like the way Wunmi is giving Spending fire for fire. Let Spending begin to talk.
that Otumoko they gave him to drink, that he was wearing hoodie and thinking that they would kill him. He should go and meet prophets. They should pray for water for him to heal first. From whatever they have mule in that house. Then after, he can start to talk. Nothing will happen to him. At all. Yeah. God, it's God that holds every life. Well, if they do Kasema jail for you, say, take this one. If you sick, you will die. You will not die.
Nothing will do you, brother, because you want to speak the truth. God day go uphold you 100%, brother. Go and read 7 psalms, fast for 7 days. 7 psalms inside water, drink it.
I will send it to him as a message.
Yes, there is the power of the Pentecost. Nothing will happen to you. Exactly. They burn us inside Babalawo house. We pulled out of that darkness to light. We know God today where we are. Nothing will happen to you. Spend 100%. I can assure you of that. Whatever they have given you to drink in Mohbad's house, I say, don't speak the truth. Brother, go and fast for 7 days. Look for a pastor, read Psalm, 7 Psalms inside water. It will neutralize whatever they have given you. 100%.
Mr. Rotimi, spending fucked up a big time. Even when, do you know what? Do you know why Spendi will feel relaxed? He was thinking that all these things will come back to Prime Boy, not knowing that Prime Boy was even trying to help him down that time.
He betrayed Prime Boy, my sister.
Yes, he told Prime Boy what happened when they were together at the prison. And when they released this boy, it changed all the narrative. It make us look Prime Boy as if he's sick. Or it doesn't
you know what Lagata said this morning? Lagata said something this morning that he spoke to Spendi. That when Spendi came out of prison, King Wild quickly hijacked Spendi lawyer.
Okay.
And they changed the whole narrative of Spendi. Spendi was ready to talk. And Lagata said it this morning that they hijacked Spendi lawyer and it was compromised. That was how Spendi refused to
look at it now. Yes, King White and those people now are not together again. I don't think King White. I didn't mean they are still together. Spendi would have fuck up like this. Imagine Spendi going to inquest 7 o'clock. Now you won't go clean there.
Okay.
And the lawyer is not even sleeping now.
Pressure don't come now. Pressure to what?
I'm not going to last time. What about
they postponed. Prime Boy was ready. Outside, Prime Boy is okay. Lonely said, I'm a faja. You remember when Prime Boy?
You know, say if you dey travel, your mind go dey that travel. You know, if you sleep.
That day,
he no sleep till daybreak.
He was hoping that Spendi will speak, not knowing that Spendi was already going to betray him.
See, do you know what they did to Spendi? They asked Spendi to go together with Prime Boy. Then when he got there, let him say something else. Prime Boy and Spendi has already talked with that. Okay, let's tell these people the truth so that you can get justice. When they open that live stream, Spendi stands nonsense. And look at it now today, Mr. Rose. Is that record of Spendi and Prime Boy that are now using against that record now? That record now is on Wumi IG.
That's what Wumi dropped today.
Don't forget that it was what he said.
Wise merit. See, there's a reward for the wicked.
Yes, now.
Prime Boy, genuine initially. You understand? He's eating the reward of the wicked he sold to Prime Boy. And in a very short time, that is how God.
Prime Boy will be last now. I'm only Prime Boy. Oh, sharing that. Don't be sharing Ramadan.
Plenty. Only there is for the matter.
And Mr. Rotimi, do you know that this àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n lè mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ìdílé pé tó bá ti lè gbé lérí àwọn èèyàn méjì àṣírí á tú?
No, see, game ọlọ́pàá play. Let me tell you, ba. Let me tell you. You see that the problem is the 10-minute video. The problem that is causing this katakata now
Is the 10-minute video.
Because I was wondering too.
Not until now.
Could it be that? Is it that the 10-minute video? Wait, sir. Would it be that the 10-minute video that them they are talking about is different from the 3 seconds video that Zumo is inside?
No, it's part of it. My sister, let me tell you, here, right? The moment that video came out, they already knew Wahala Tibele. This is this. They had to package the video. The more they try to package it, they realized that when Adura now went to Yomi press conference and said that video exists. Yes. Now where the Wahala come from with this? How do you want to deny this video now? Do you understand? How? Because the Adura that owns the phone is telling you that I had the video. If commissioner now request for that video, will you now say that the video does not exist? Hell no, you can't say that.
I was wondering what makes Wunmi to jump out and started granting interview.
Okay, Wunmi said it was she and Sumo that was fighting. Sumo came out the next day said no, it was you and your husband.
Wunmi said Mohbad was not even in the video. She said Mohbad was not even in the video at all.
So you see where the problem is coming from.
Wunmi is a liar. I swear to God.
See, wise Mary, you see Wunmi and Karimo, go and check the two of them.
Now the same mama bought them now.
Check the way they manipulate. You will shock. You will know that these people, they operate the same pattern. 100%.
Respect
Karimo will say something now. 2 days later, she will turn it around.
Yeah.
Karimo will use 2 people here to jam each other. That is what Wunmi is doing.
Look at the way Karima insulted King White today. Just because he still wants to use King White to go and check maybe there was a protest at college. He still went back and begged King White so that he can go for it.
I tell you,
White still go.
She will manipulate. She will enter you. She will come back and debunk. But she forgot what she had said.
Mr. Nǹkan tó ṣàyọmí ni wípé kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà láàrin mi àti Karimat. Gbogbo ìgbà yẹn, the way we like her, you know now, because she apologized to Baba, the way everybody, why most of all those people that you are still seeing with Karima, why they can't sort her?
Wise Mary.
They are scared of their messages together.
You see the problem we created, and I will tell you, some of us, we talk like a prophet. When Karimo came out, I was one person that told Karimo on Mommy Jokem. I was on the comment section. I said, Karimo, go back to Daddy Freeze and apologize to Baba Mohbad. That is where you scattered the show from. You cannot come behind and be seen as if you want to do the right thing. But I still posted it on Uncle Latif's brother Latif. Go to Daddy Freeze. You were the one that started this whole problem for Baba Mohbad. You were the one that made Nigeria to hate that man.
Yes, now she was the one that said that she begged Baba. They were on video call.
You now kneel down. You now kneel down your TikTok live. Baba should forgive you. What stops you to go to Daddy Freeze and call Daddy Freeze? Give me a show. I want to do a show for Baba Mohbad. When you come, you say, Daddy Freeze, I want to apologize to this man. I know it started from your platform. It cost Karima nothing. That was when I knew that this Karima, she's a joker. Karima is the same person that bust this 3 seconds video to the family. The Adura is already talking. I'm telling you, find deep. If we investigate further, you will discover that she's the one that called Nigeria to tell that somebody is talking to your video. They already released the video. This is the video they don't want to be out. It has been circulating among these people.
There was even a day, as if it's last week or this week. So this same week, Karima was saying that I have the 10-second video If I like, I will go live and play it. My brother, nobody even answer her. And it was not even up to, and it was not even up to 20 minutes. I saw a notification that she's live. When I go through window, I think it's just only 16 people that was watching her.
Nobody takes her serious again. Nobody takes her serious. You see,
me, I can never take that girl serious. Lie.
I think he's on what do I call it? He's on Uncle Latif's platform where they actually was like pampered this girl. Eventually, when she messed up, you see how she was rubbing. They all
she dragged Uncle Latif as if it's Koroko should further me.
This was the same person who was a fugitive that she was looking for.
Even bring back their transaction receipt. So how much she gave? Do you know that everybody that insulted Karimat, she started posting how much she gave them, and she started telling them to report it. Yomi Fabi reported 100,000. For me, I don't know. Maybe Uncle Latif returned his own shout. That girl, God forbid, may Karimo never happen to me and my family. Lie.
She's a manipulator. Real manipulator. I tell you, she's a manipulator.
And sir, do you know what?
The way people were taking her that she will have like 1K views, she was thinking that's how it's going to be. You understand? She was thinking that like she now have the power, like nobody is above her. She's the Odogun of justice. She forgot where she's coming from. She forget the way people forget everything she has done to people and accept her. Look at her now today.
Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad.
Yes.
Temi said, is this money?
Okay, we have justice for Mohbad here.
Yeah. She said,
yes,
is this money she and probably me sent those videos to Wunmi? Those Guresi and Temi, the Ashawo, married man where they fuck around.
Let me tell you.
Listen. Is this money then send it to her? They say they woke her up early in the morning, early momo around that kind 5 o'clock. These people not sleep for night. They send her those recording, so they have stop bringing everything up from their phone. So all of them are going. They are working now. They are cutting all the whole video that they need to cut. So they said is the one that uses man to say.
Good lady, whatever yes, they are using against Baba.
No, not Baba. Spending.
Is it Baba now? Is it not Baba they are using against? It's to tell them that Baba is the one pushing them. Baba and one cause in the matter is where we are today, my dear sister.
But what Guresi said, that one is not. It's not a bad thing. No. What Guresi said is not a bad thing. No.
See,
coaching. If lawyer want to coach you, if lawyer want to talk to you, need to coach you. They need to tell you. Okay, sir, listen. Wunmi said she has a recording where she recorded Papa Mohbad, where Papa Mohbad was telling Mama Mohbad that she bring Adura so that they will come and lie on her. Okay, did Baba say it there or Baba only called Mama?
Baba never said so. Baba only said Adura has not called.
No, Baba called Mama Mohbad. She said she happens to be there. So as the man called, she not put the phone on record. Me, I believe she did not put it on record. She put record on that woman's phone. She put record in her mother-in-law's phone. You understand?
Have you listened to the voice notes?
No, she have not released it. Me, I'm telling you what she's up to.
On IG. See what we posted.
No, the video that she said she recorded Baba, she have not released that one.
Let her release it now. All those ones are not.
And there is nothing there in that video. I'm not using this as a reference. That there is nothing in that video because she said, and she said Baba was talking to Mohbad. And no, he said Baba was talking to Mohbad.
Wise Mary. You see, the main headache Wunmi is having now is the public.
Yes.
You understand me, Ba? There's no way she can manipulate the public. There's no way she can speak any ill against anyone in the public.
But sir, if they want to ask the public, do you know who are the public? It's me and you.
When I talk about the public, I'm talking about mainly people that are on TikTok, because a lot of people out there, they don't even know.
Because a lot of people at home don't even remember me.
They don't know.
Yes, so nobody is buying her lies. So all of them are just blasting her. Nobody is buying her lies.
People receiving this pressure from is the people on TikTok mainly. Is the people on TikTok that she's receiving this pressure from.
Yes, because if you go out there, you will know nobody's supporting her.
We are aware of the light that she's putting out there now to try to nail Baba Mohbad. And you know why I'm not even coming to even fight for these people. They caused it from the beginning. You can imagine Wise Mary. That time, Madam Mary's and her team brought out lawsuit against me for Baba to sign. And you are saying don't sign. Now, maybe we would have gotten justice. Who knows?
No.
Today now.
Maybe the way I think.
Who is calling that is
Rotimi, the way I think, and they wanted to, because when Muyiwa was saying she's our daughter-in-law, maybe she can submit easily. You understand? And maybe she can submit. No, she can submit easily. I think it was because of that one. You understand?
Wise Mary, don't go there. Don't go there.
It's Wise Mary that is up here. Oh, that's what
it's a wrong narrative for him to say so. That we cannot go to prison and come to court and come back and.
Maybe she will come out and talk.
That is wrong because this lady is
can never come out. It's just
that came out.
Look like a
Wise Mary, can you abuse your father-in-law the way we did that period? Can you do that?
God forbid.
So you understand the extent.
Looking at Wunmi family, you know that all those people are a disability family now. That have person with papa, they sleep with mama. Those one are not. They're not well trained family.
And you think, and someone is saying that don't put a lawsuit on her. Meanwhile, the death of her husband was still on ground. The whole thing was still boiling, and you are accusing your father-in-law of killing your husband.
Okay, sir. Sir, do you listen to that part that they asked me that will she go for therapy, or is she trying in any time from now to go for therapy? That she said, no, I don't want any therapy. So my therapy is nice. See Mohbad. Very.
Mohbad, they disturb ban.
Why Mary? The Babalawo don't tell them. The only antidote to what is happening.
Not to bury Mohbad.
For Mohbad to be buried.
There was a day we were in their platform when they were playing music. Wunmi called Mr. Rotimi. Wunmi called Temi that they should stop these people from playing Mohbad's music, one particular music like that. I have that video, but I don't know how I misplaced that video. That video and the video of that top movie. I'll be looking. Why is Mary? Do you have that video of a top movie saying that Wunmi has an issue of blood? I'll be looking for that video for past how many years now. Please bring it out now. I'll be looking for it. Do you have it?
Karima says she has high blood pressure.
Our problem here.
I recorded that video, but I can't find it.
Karima says she has been diagnosed of high blood pressure.
Jesus.
Yes. Have you not seen the video?
No, seeing her, you will know she has. Yes. I've heard it. I've heard that video.
I saw the video yesterday.
Mr. Rotimi, hope no be say they won't carry us handicap so that they go be carry us.
They want to carry us. If
they don't carry and fly, we go come see Karima for the same house. Me and Karima for the same house. They go call the snap the last time one move pay one handicap.
She go to go to prison, don't concern us. Like by your husband.
Now that the day where they go say now she kill her husband, now that day she go put pay. Make she put that, maybe we put very two of them the same day. You know,
she put her for one interview, say she prayed make she last because she doesn't see her death near her now.
Then she buy you, no be we tell her make she kill her husband.
say she pray make she last, that makes she fight so that she'll be a state to Leah in future.
I've never seen this kind of thing before in my life. But one person should die, that they should be pointing fingers at you, and you mind your own that you know that you don't find that person. If you want to talk, just say your own truth. Not to be lying. See now you don't go take cast yourself. If now say that before she don't tell you, even don't forget everything which she lie about. But look at it now. And sir, let me tell you something. I think the court has already put those police have already put it out that okay, is prime boy, they remove prime boy, this person is only spending and the loss. Do you believe that Wunmi will not be granting that?
She won't. You know the problem now. I'm still telling you, the pressure is determining.
Yes, I know, sir. But
that is why
I didn't know what the police don't say that it was prime and spending at the nose that we go for it now. Wunmi will be happy. She'll just be quiet forever. She'll be like a quietness is good. You understand? Because don't you know that it's the interview that she's granting now that is now making people to really have more and
because our words are not correlating. Because our words are not correlating. Okay, the witness you are calling, assuming Sumo came out now, or the day he came out, he now said that yes, it was him and Wunmi that was fighting. They won't be up proud. But the video Wunmi is trying to debunk is now contradicting. Sumo now say no, now you and your husband they fight. Eh? You now open a fresh wound. Why did you lie?
I'm still telling you, sir. It might be that the one that Zumo is even thinking of is not that 10 seconds.
Wise Mary, were you in the video?
I mean, he knows.
Adura himself say there are 3 people. He refused to call Sumo. Wunmi now call Sumo. You want to tell me something? Sumo call.
You see, all these things that we are saying here, we are supposed to be the last by now. If not for this, they are dragging. We should be praying that let the nurse come on that 14th. Let us hear the nurse side of the story. Because I believe they should ask her. They should ask her that when you got home, how do you see Mo? Because Wunmi already said that Mo was fine, Mo was okay, nothing happened to her. So let her come and tell us.
My sister, we are talking now. We will tell you coach her. If the nurse want to go to prison herself, let her speak lies.
When you know female stand this when come up for that area, go
let her speak her lies. She
be like in a court.
You know my
any day why I go see us as especially in a court that they can't tell me truth. I mean now all those aboki where they say something there court, now there you go.
See, Wise Mary, until they did not bring the nurse to court, that is when I will know that the nurse is faceless.
Something is happening.
Yes, but in as what they will bring her to court, Nigerians will follow her. As she's going home, they will trail her vehicle. I can bet you. They will not. No, people. Àwọn èèyàn máa fẹ́ mọ bí tó ń gbé wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ make it popular. They will snap her on that day.
Oh, Emma saw then. Emma saw.
Okay, I won't say that. But I'm
torí àwọn ajá Wunmi á lọ sọ ẹmọ nǹkan ni ẹ.
Pressure
àdúrà ṣe gbà tó bá wù. Do you remember that first time that Spendi came to the court, he was on woody with nose marks, with steg, feeling like champion. You understand? But this time around, we got Omowummi at the upper. But do you know that Spendi that they don't allow people to talk to you during that 2 times that he came to the inquest that time. This time around, Spendi is even looking for who to talk to. Nobody was even listening to him. He was even talking to them. They were doing another thing with him. Is that not a disgrace? So, the nurse about the Koko one no over that. To bá ti wá di on 30 or 28 tó tún máa mú mi sí báyà tún wá dájú. Nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn bó ṣe wà yẹn nǹkan tó lè tí nọ́ọ̀sì ò bá ti wá lélẹ̀ báyìí ẹ̀sùn mọ̀kàn tí mo rò ní mo tún wò pé kí nọ́ọ̀sì má ti já pa o. Ṣé mo pé tó ń bá ti lè lọ áìdì nọ́ọ̀sì tó ní ó ti pa kò sí case to answer nìyẹn wà ní kílẹ̀.
Jápa bolóró jápa ṣé kò ní ìyá wọ́n wá kàn. Ọlọ́pàá kò lè lọ anywhere, she can't go anywhere.
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ mi gbogbo wa sí àníkù àní.
Òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni that is another bí ọmọ Adégòkè the other man ṣé Rahman àbí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ Rahman. Today ọlọ́run. Did not bring.
Excuse me, sir. Why the son of
Son of Nigeria will not accept it. We will not accept. They must bring that. We are saying did not run. Yes, but the nurse will come out. So they must bring that.
No, Rotimi.
Out because
Rotimi. Rotimi, why people cannot find the son of that Chief Adedoyin is because nobody have seen his picture before. You understand? Like nurse now, we have seen her picture.
You're right.
So if they have published the picture of that guy, people will know him now. That's it.
You know, my dear, one thing is that then the case was not like this. A lot of people were not too aware of the case. Oriyomi was shouting. I was aware. I followed the case.
No, there was no TikTok like this for him.
It wasn't like this. Yes. Not TikTok like just like on Facebook. I think on Facebook mainly we're following it. You know. So it was on Instagram that the news was really on there. Much. So if you know that, and when Oriyomi posted the guy picture that they should not allow the boy to run away, they will. Meanwhile, police they reluctantly to declare the guy wanted. They didn't declare wanted earlier where Oriyomi was shouting. Until that guy, in short, there were manipulations self that time now, my sister. It's just like God just want to give that guy to be sincere.
If they can still bring the picture out, now people will still fetch him out. You understand? One thing I thank God for this case is that listen, now one thing I thank God for this case is that Wunmi is not a black person, so that tomorrow she go and bleach her skin. You understand? Nobody will know her. Thank God she's a fair person that fell in complexion, so she can't turn to black again. So I'm so grateful for that. Wunmi, you are in for it. No, I said if Oriyomi can bring that picture out, they will fetch that guy out. I said like Wunmi, oh now thank God she's not a black person, dundu person, you understand? That tomorrow she go and bleach, nobody will now know her again. Thank God she's.
I don't looking for that guy. Nobody.
They didn't look for that guy. Nobody. We just clear you one.
That means people family pressure one. The guy is okay where he is. He might be in that Lagos in one room, enjoying life, watching film. Later, we still come out and disguise, maybe live BS, all those things.
But if
Mr. Rotimi, I didn't meet the family. Maybe the other, both of them have one kind of Adedoyin.
Yes.
I think they have one similar name because what even made me to have interest in that?
No, Adegoke and Adedoyin.
Okay, it's Adegoke.
Timothy is Adegoke.
These people are family. These people are family. At least before they killed him, they are supposed to look at the name.
That guy is.
It's not similar.
They don't stay close. But Mr. Rotimi, I think they know each other. Maybe they stay in that lake together and they know each other family house. That man will not.
No, the name is not similar. Wise merit. The name is not similar. Timothy Adegoke. The hotel is Adedoyin. And they're not similar. And Adedoyin Rahman is different from Adegoke.
You see, before they kill.
Just a definition.
Before they kill, Wise Mary. Before they kill, they are looking for a glorious person.
They don't just
Yes.
they don't just kill. They will look for it. Do you think killers they care about who you are? If you are their family member?
And ìgbà tí mo ti wà lórí kéèsì Adédoyin yẹn, wọn ti sọ pé wọ́n rí. That time I saw the wife interview that she was begging that please help me to find my husband o. Kìíní kan yẹ yín mẹ́rin. Ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ dìjà láàrin mi àtọkọ mi gan. Mo sọ fún pé ṣé o rí tẹ́ bá ṣe ń rìnrìn ìjà ẹ máa wẹ̀yìn. I think that man is this kind of person that love women. Ó ti wọ́n ti ẹ̀ níbọn bí tó wà mọ́. But all the receipts of when he travel like this, he keep it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, that was what the wife used to trace him. I didn't meet the man. We say he's going to Ilefe and he had another girlfriend there. Who we even know that man fight there? But because the man was straightforward, that was what helped him. If not because of that, that story. And it was the wife that helped. The wife was busy shouting, I need justice for my husband. I want justice for my husband. Where has Wunmi ever come out to say I want justice? Wunmi said
I said you want them to bury Mohbad.
Yeah, she said until she see Mohbad buried before she can be happy. Imagine, is that the wife?
She will not be happy. They won't bury Mohbad now.
And Mohbad is a therapy. Burying Mohbad is a therapy. Àbí kò tẹ̀ gbóyìnbó débẹ̀.
Ó gbọ́ ó mọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ nǹkan tí babaláwo ẹ̀ sọ fún mi yẹn. Nǹkan tí babaláwo ẹ̀ sọ that's the only thing that is programmed on her head is DNA and Mohbad should be buried. She doesn't care if he gets justice or not. You understand?
That DNA, she's not saying that DNA with her full chest. Do you know what they want to do when that DNA is done? They will say no, Mohbad body can't bring it out accurately. Or they will say, okay.
Yeah, Mohbad did it.
Baba Mohbad even did there now.
No,
if they want to that,
they will use Baba Mohbad, which is the best.
See, sir, if they really want to do that DNA, before we start shouting. Nobody lọ mú sample yẹn kí bàbá yára ṣe.
What Baba said, Baba ti ṣe ti pẹ́.
Okay.
Baba has done his own for a very long time. Ìgbà tí ìyá ti jáde tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, Baba ti hide ṣe ti tiẹ̀. Ó ti sọmọ ọ̀rọ̀. Baba ti sọmọ ọ̀rọ̀. Ó ti sọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ rí. I've heard him saying that. I knew he has done that one very long time.
Him too.
And Baba have done it. He said he have done it.
He has done that for a very long time. So that is not even an issue. The problem is we just want them to move it away from Lagos. And while Wunmi is banking on, they will come and do it. Well, they have perfected whatever style they want to use.
Rotimi, you see, taking this case from Lagos to Abuja will help the situation.
Seriously, my sister. Seriously.
Lagos is compromised.
100%.
Lagos is compromised. Look at the Sylvester case. Look at other cases that murder have taken place in that Lagos. They don't give them justice. So this case should be taken away from Lagos to Abuja. You will see all the connections they have, both Shepeteri, all of them will back up that time.
Do you know what Wunmi did? Justice, do you know what Wunmi did? When Wunmi did not, there's a place I noticed and today. He said we did not even nobody even talk about that place where Wunmi did not appreciate her supporter. She did not even call them out that she has a supporter. Say this girl is very manipulative. She only called them she has a family and friends. You understand? So she don't want the public to know that she has people who support. Drag people to insult her father-in-law, her father-in-law Darosha, and all those things, insulting her sister who was there for her before. So she did not even mention their name. She just said she has family and friends. And when Bukky Jesse was doing the video, she was saying, she did not even acknowledge you people, not knowing that she know what she was doing. You understand? For people not to see that, this girl still have people who bullied people as well. So do you see that girl she's a devil first daughter?
Yeah, she make it look like she's the only one being bullied.
Like
she's like people bully her. She never said to the interview that
she has some group of people who bully those
bully?
people that bully her as
Okay.
well. Or they bully those people as well. So they bully, we bully them. They never say that. It makes you look like she's the only one. She never said that Papa is being bullied as well.
No.
He went to marry his son early. And they still threaten Papa tomorrow. They still insult
Yes,
him.
now.
His group. They still insult Papa, rubbish him, threaten him, harass him. Do you know how many insults and bully we have got because of her in this justice fight?
No, she didn't. She did not mention those ones. So she just pretend. That guy's a pretender.
Said there was another no, justice for Mohbad.
Eh.
We said there was another no.
That woman has different story. There will be 20 no's. The more interview she gets, the more she interview, she will be interviewed. Grant interview. The interview she will be granted. She will be mentioning different stories. Don't you see how many people see Mohbad?
Don't make we be fair. Una don't make we be fair. Una no go allow.
Only Mohbad, tribal. Only Mohbad, industrial God. Only Mohbad, Papa, give Mohbad. Only Mohbad. Only you know how many people don't say that.
Because if we said there was another note, and the manner at which she said it, the Papa said down note, okay, and we have to call another note. And none of you have told us there was another note to come and do what now? Because the only note we know is not Ugidingbe, whatever, that came and injected back. But you know, say they have to call, you know, say they have to call another note. So there was another note, but you never told us there was another note.
Oh wait, is it that the nurse Faye is the other nurse? She doesn't even know anything that crime.
No, she said she called another nurse to come and check if Mohbad was still alive. Faye is the third nurse. Mohbad's nurse was the first nurse.
The inquest that didn't allow Faye to talk before, maybe they know what they are doing. Because I didn't mean Faye has talked now. They will just follow all the things that Faye said.
Wumi that was dancing when Corona inquest closed. Wumi was dancing. I went to go and watch the video in Temi platform again just now.
Was twisting her head.
And now.
Writing and two hands. You will never go free.
It was only MFM. It was only MFM that condemned that act. The rest people of her were supporting her. She had moved on.
That's why they hate MFM.
And it was only her that said, why will you be dancing inside this thing? Why will you be rejoicing? Even I just got that video just now. The video where she was inside the car, she was dancing. I forgot the song that she was dancing to. She was rejoicing.
Before now, right? They will have brought the nurse to Corona inquest. Before now, long time ago. We see this as a game.
It's a game, sir.
If you brought Prime Boy who were in prison, this lady came out, Spenny came. So why are you keeping the nose behind?
You're supposed to bring back those 3 suspects again.
I'm telling you, you kept her as a joker. Now they've gone ahead now to say they are going to charge someone that has not spoken at Corona. It's only
without hearing a part of the story. So what are they
hearing? You want to charge her?
We had proper court hearing of Faye the nurse.
They want to silence. They know what's happening.
Where's the justice system in Nigeria?
Guys, I told you guys, okay, you guys should disregard that police, whatever. Okay, the DPP. The DPP cannot proceed with that. It will not make sense.
Okay.
Would you charge? Investigation is on. So they are maybe unless what they want to do is okay because of her confession. If that nurse has confessed previously to the police that indeed she did whatever, you can hold that against her. That's an evidence. Confession under Evidence Act, the confession of any individual voluntarily about a particular offense, whatever, is admissible as an evidence. You don't even need camera, you don't need anything. Her confession alone. Just like, for example, let me say police arrest you and they ask you, did you steal? You said, yes, I steal. Say, are you sure you steal? You said, truly I stole. And I'm sorry for it. They say, okay, we're going to charge you to court. When you get to court, they ask you, they say, you're brought here because you know what you did. And you said, yes, I know what I did. I stole. So you think judge will not sentence you? You think judge will be asking for it?
What if she gets to court and say that statement was made under duress? We have seen similar cases.
Say she's on that train.
No, please wait. Don't forget that she was taken there. Is there too much noise in my background? Is it manageable?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Don't forget that the nurse was taken there on the case of medical negligence, blah, blah, blah. All right. Now, it will be difficult. I don't want to depend on the nurse, okay? For the nurse to be convicted, she would have told the police whatever she does. But anyway, let's just say there's a game there. At most, when she gets to court, she'll be assumed to be innocent. That's the first thing they just do. This is homicide case. The homicide case, even if you're guilty, you'll be presumed not guilty. Okay, that's how they're gonna see. So prosecution must prove beyond reasonable doubt. So prosecution will start like this. That's very sure. Were you in Mohbad's house at this particular time, this particular day? Okay. Unless that nurse can say something different from what she has said, if she agrees to everything, she goes down for it. Okay. Yes, unless she can, disagree with any of the time, she can disagree with any of. She can say that not in her presence. She didn't saw Mohbad shaking, dying, all of those things. In fact, when she did Mohbad was fine. She left them, Mohbad was fine. She said so fine, but if she continue with, I gave him injection, then he shake, then I ran to pharmacy. They will ask, did you at any point run to pharmacy? Don't forget, the mother is an evidence. They will bring the mother as prosecution witness that your mother went on the internet saying this. Do you agree to what your mother said? So there are so many witnesses that are going to be against the cause. As long as she claims all of those things, she exonerates every other person. She takes it on herself. You see, that's why I'm saying that all these are Mohbad, all this that they are doing, right? Fabi, even I can understand, is looking for video evidence. If the 3 seconds or 10-minute video can show how any injury happened to Mohbad, yes, investigation can change. Now, if the police don't want to go deep, if the police, that's why when I was analyzing this case, I said, people are Mohbad, they want this case and they want to take charge of this case. They don't like you to be. One good way for them to take charge of this case, like as I've always said, is through the inquest. It's very simple. Just like Mohbad made a request, we want to do our own autopsy. Okay? Mohbad can as well make a request that they want to do their own forensic investigation into that 3 seconds video. And they will subpoena the police or whoever have that phone to submit it before the magistrate court. And Mohbad will now find their own engineer or whosoever. They will go through it. But I don't think your mate can take it from the police. Police cannot give your mate to go investigate it. One, sure you understand. That's the power of the inquest. Inquest, it's like a civilian kind of investigation where civilian meet with lawyers and then they do their thing by themselves. Because, medicals have failed. So inquest is the best place where a lot of things can be achieved. Even this phone forensic, Mohbad lawyer can insist, that because of the call that Mohbad mother has made, all right, and is contradictory to Wunmi's narration. Yes. Okay. The mother says she called Mohbad, okay? So we really want to know when they know about what came about, and they want to press on. Like what we do here, we give out the solutions, and we hope that it's used, for Mohbad to get justice. That's the reason why we do everything we do without no interest. But those who are in the case, they're all about making money. If they say anybody wants to speak, they fight you, they condemn you, they push you away, and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. Hey, camera.
They bring Bukky Jesse out to come and fight you.
To come and fight.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping. Just look at your eye.
So, they know what they are doing. They are doing what they are doing. Me, I'm just here watching. I've looked into the case. That's why when I say that, Fabi very soon will leave the case. She understand. This 3 seconds when they go back and forth. The police don't do anything important in the 3 seconds. Don't forget, Fabi can't force the police. It's not a talk. It's for police to investigate, right? But in the inquest, there's one way out. Mohbad lawyer can request that we have our own engineer and we demand that phone be brought. They can even demand that Wunmi's iCloud be brought. I wonder why so many things have not been demanded. Okay? If the reasons are genuine, the magistrate will order for it to be brought. They will subpoena Wunmi to bring her iCloud. It's for investigation. Because all you just need to do is to find one or two statements of hers that contradict each other. Okay? Find mobile statements. All right? Marry it together. Present. They asked them the other time, why do they want to bring back me and others?
Yeah, I remember.
They didn't give good response. The magistrate said it's not needed. All right? So they box themselves very well and they do the needful. These kids cannot get away with all of this. Okay, somebody will be there. The moment they hear that Wunmi iCloud is in the hand of the magistrate, okay, it's going to take an individual. You know, that's Mohbad lawyer. So right now we are going dirty. We want to get to the root of everything. She's innocent, okay? If we cannot get this way, then how do we establish a link? My Lord, this case is so complex, right? These are some very sensitive areas that have been mentioned in the course of this investigation. We need circumstantial evidence. We need a lead. That's why we are here. That's why the intervention court. They need prima facie. They need evidence at foresight. Something that they can at least follow. Right? And all of these guys have conspired. So something must debunk them. And you need to go into their privacy to see what's happening. So
at least, Papa, if Yomi could even get court order to visit Mohbad's house, then Baba could be able to get more court orders to do a lot of this.
Baba is in the court already. Corona inquest like a small court where you can get subpoena.
Yeah, but Yomi went to magistrate to get court order with the accompany of the police. And they got
let's look at this right. Let's look at something right. Yomi may have connection with the police.
Yes.
If I look at reasons Yomi going to that house, honestly speaking,
yes,
it looks unclear.
It looks unclear, but Papa,
it doesn't look like. I mean, how can you get? Let's make it look like this. How can you get court order from a house? Okay, you know, to go investigate. I mean, get court order from the court to go investigate another house. One, you are not the landlord. Okay, you are not the police. You are just an NGO, right? From when to when does NGO?
But that means what he presented before the magistrate was
order. That's something that we do. A lot of things get done. People, there's some people find their ways. So you understand? Like you see, what you know is not a joke. You can't just wake up from nowhere, go get subpoena, say you won't go enter the house we are built. Let me say I'm the owner of that house. Okay? And that house, I rent it to Mohbad. Okay, and then you just went to get subpoena. You want to come and investigate my house? You don't have any.
But because it was a crime scene, it was accompanied by the police. It was a crime scene.
I will make it clear that unless I see the police investigating the crime,
police were with him though.
Police. Which police is it? Is it the police investigating Mohbad's crime? And if it's the police investigating Mohbad's crime, they don't need court order.
Okay. Yeah.
They have that right to be there to investigate. They are investigating the crime, of course. They can even barricade that house. The police investigating Mohbad's house, they don't need to go take any court order.
Yes. They have the authority to visit.
They have the authority to be in that house. They're investigating crime. So and they can go to any crime scene. If anybody make problem with them, maybe that is when they will approach the courts. But I mean, you know, people find their way. I hear a lot of things. I don't just want to talk because I just watch and see.
Need to pay the gun. Maybe section over.
Because I'm making just 1 minute.
Please, that's our hope. If something good can come from their Nazareth, we'll be glad. Because right now, Wunmi and Spenny, they are the one reigning currently. They are doing bad good.
Yes,
Spenny is starting talk. He has started talking now. Talking, and that's what we want him to be doing. We'll be expecting him to start talking all this while.
Well, not tell me whatever he's talking, they are not still telling us what happened to Mohbad.
No, justice, he will get there. Because the way it is now, he's building momentum. When the time comes, that momentum will be thicker. Papa, what are you doing? You understand the justice? He's gaining momentum gradually. When the time comes, now nobody will advise Penny to speak out. He's going to speak. That thing he has been building.
Not spending that is going on. Let's just keep that as a joke. When I look at the case,
Who am I even looking at? If there's only one person I'm looking at here, the two areas I'm looking at, either the nurse can turn something around one, and the other person is maybe in the 3 seconds video, maybe something can come. Right? But from autopsy toxicology,
there's no light. There's no light there coming.
Let's say autopsy said that Mohbad was stabbed. Let's say autopsy said that Mohbad was egg poison. The thing is, then who stabbed him? Who gave him the poison? Autopsy in the long run. But I'll be waiting to see. I can't say. I'll be waiting to see. I don't have any.
Paparano, did Penny actually said that they had 2 people in the house when they came from the show?
We have to read the citizen. You understand? Since the days of West, I have stopped believing 100% whatsoever that is, read brought in by TikTokers who went to. So I will not focus on that. I will just maybe we'll just say we've heard. Because
that is one important area.
Right now, spending has the chance. Spending is speaking. And people interrogated spending. People spoke to spending that day. Why didn't they ask spending?
Yes.
Those are questions to ask him. That is question we really want spending to make clarity upon.
One thing. Movies, please hold on. That is one important area I expect him to speak about, to clarify. Okay, we met 2 people, they wore jeans, they wore agbada, they do this. At least you will go ahead, go further, describe them. So that they could be, at least they could ask another person again. Come, Spendy said 2 people were in the house. How come? Who were those 2 people? Because he didn't want to expatiate the matter more. He just said it. If he said so, I'm not heard
people in that house will go to that show.
You said?
Do you think everybody who live in that house went?
No, I don't think everybody will go there. Don't they have a cook or a cleaner or a thing? They will have a domestic.
No, because that's what I'm saying. Like that.
They will have a domestic.
I can't depend on this.
He was partially.
Wait, now let me say.
Hold on, you make a topic now. Just hold on. He must have known those they were actually living in that house for Parano. Okay. There's no way we wouldn't know that, this one, I've seen this way, because he was partially living with them at the time, at that period, right? At least he comes there, we know that, this one lives here. But this, if he said we met 2 people in the house, he must have meant they were strangers, not occupants of that house. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, but he needs to expatiate more, because if we look at Prime Boy, one of the things that people have been saying about Prime Boy is that Prime Boy said his own side, and he went. We can imagine Prime Boy to be calling Cubana Chief Priest a witness to his matter. You understand, Paparano? He didn't say I went to go and meet someone inside, but he mentioned his name clearly.
Prime Boy matter no clear.
No, for me it's clear.
One name we introduce self should be problem. What I was saying.
To me it's clear. For me, Paparano, 100%. To my own side, Prime Boy story is clear. No, you will be scientist.
Okay, the Cubana Chief Priest say that he did corroborate what Prime Boy said.
God bless you. Till today he hasn't spoken. Even the police, whether they invite him or not. That's why I said when he gets to court, he can argue his case and they will bring him as a witness. Because if he said
the fact that we have to be speaking on TikTok before Prime Boy starts speaking shows that Prime Boy doesn't know what he's doing. Okay.
Most of these guys, they are ignorant.
The Prime Boy is thick, fine, but the term that Prime Boy is alright is fine. And public, most of the things I hear Prime Boy saying, TikTokers are analyzing. Okay.
But